Black Keys, Gold on the Ceiling.
Felt right, sounded right.
You like that one, Sherrod Small?
I mean, it felt right to me. God damn it.
I play that one a lot. That's probably my favorite Black Keys song. One of the more commercial songs by the band, but I like it. You like that one, Vic Henley?
I love it, and I have always been aware of them, but only know 3 or 4 songs. And every time I hear a new one like that one that I've never heard before, I'm like, I need to hear more from them. And then I never follow up on it. I just forget. There's just so much stuff out there.
Right.
But every time I hear a crank, they're if I know 5 tracks, they're 5 for 5.
Right.
That means there's 25 good ones, probably.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they've been around for a while.
I only knew maybe 2, 3 songs. It was the ones that they used a lot in commercials.
Sure.
That one, Gold on the Ceiling, I certainly knew.
That's a great song.
And
great song.
Dan Soder was in here one day. He's a huge Black Keys fan, and he's like, oh man, you got to go deep with this band. I'm telling you, you're just scratching the surface. And man, is he right?
Really?
And then I ended up going to a Black Keys show in Brooklyn at the Barclays. It was awesome.
I'm trying to think of which.
When was that?
A couple of years ago.
Really?
I bet you that's. Oh my God!
I think they did the theme. They did.
It's another time thing, Carl. So relax. I don't know. It might have been 2 or 3 years ago at this point. But back to Vic.
On the
I don't know what's going
HBO had that show Hung.
Yeah,
you remember the show?
Yeah.
I think they did the theme to that.
Oh,
they played
you're right.
I think that's the song of theirs at the beginning, which is a damn good. It was always get your toe tapping.
They just as good live, or
They're supposed to be killer.
They're fucking amazing.
That's what everybody says.
They're really
supposed to be
amazing.
killer
I was
live.
obsessed with them for a really, really long time, playing their music every single day.
Really?
Yes. And then try to move on to other things. Yeah. The record company, I feel that way about the record company now. Yes, Carl.
I want to add to this. I had a great lunch.
Oh,
fuck.
what did you have?
One of the best lunches ever.
Best ever.
Best ever.
And
Today's
what
a
was
good day, goddammit.
So I parked the car because the parking garage went to shit, the one that we park in, right? Now it's going to be a Hard Rock casino. Right, or whatever.
Whatever, they changed it into
It's going to be a Hard Rock. The whole block is Hard Rock.
They're going Hard Rock?
Opie, talk to people when you leave the building. They will tell you shit.
So that whole corner's going to be a Hard Rock.
Yeah. They actually came and told me.
Right past
From the music thing, and they're going to make it, because those are all the most famous music stores to buy.
It was like Music Row.
Music Row.
We're talking 48th Street here in Manhattan. They shut down all the music stores, and and this garage, and they're going way up, right?
And it's brand new
fucking building,
600-room
what
monster truck of the white trash Nirvana pavilion.
Wow. How long?
Like a giant double wide on 48th Street.
Wait, how long is that going to take? It's going to wreck the whole block.
We're done. We'll be kicked out of here
we'll be long gone.
No, they pop those things up quick now.
It says,
I don't know.
I bet you 2 fucking years will be brand spanking new and ready to go.
Spring 2019 is what they're predicting.
That's 2 fucking years, boys.
Yeah, we won't be here.
I'm telling you, they do a building in 2 years now. That's insane.
That's insane.
If they're off by 6 months, they'll still get it up by the end of the
Look at all these fucking shirts. Look at these fucking weight heads. These white people walking through the...
That's never a good sign.
No, this can't be a good sign.
That's probably the Pandora guys.
Oh, shit. Somebody taking over the building.
They're going to drag us out of here like Chinese people on United in 2 seconds.
What's talk radio? We don't know what talk radio is.
They look so white, they make Opie look Puerto Rican.
All right.
That's the real bosses.
We forgot to tweet that we're doing Facebook Live right now.
Oh, yeah, Facebook Live. That's right.
So you guys will blow up my segment apart.
Hold on. Let me just... I want people to see your pretty face, Carl.
Oh, sure.
Pretty face. You go to my Facebook page, Opie Radio Fans. We are live right now. We're pretty much doing like 1 segment per show on Facebook Live. We've decided the first hour is the best because we have all the energy. So if you go there now, you can check us out. We're doing Facebook Live. Back to Carl, the Mad Cuban.
So check this out.
Yes.
So I'm walking down, and there's Junior's Cheesecake. Everybody knows Junior's Cheesecake, right?
Of course.
No, legendary.
Legendary. So they opened the giant one on Broadway.
Yeah, big one. Big.
So my buddy told me that they have a strawberry milkshake with a strawberry cheesecake on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, you have to do that.
So I said, today I'm going to do it. I'm here a little early. I'm going to go get it.
You got to do it.
Right? So I skipped one of my lunches to do this, right?
Okay.
So I'm getting towards the door There's this monstrosity of an elk of a woman. She's like, "You're the judge on grocery games." I'm like, "Holy shit! I'll take a picture of you before you fucking die." I mean, if it hit 90, she would die right there.
Yeah.
So I took a picture. So it's already going good. People notice me.
Okay.
I feel great.
Right. Right.
I walk into Junior's. I sit there. I order the thing. All of a sudden, the bartender, low cut shirt, nice, very healthy chest.
Okay.
Healthy girl.
Bosomy, if you will.
She's smiling at me in a way that people don't smile at me because I know what I look like. I'm self-aware.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm like, either she's dumb, you know what I mean, or something's in her eye or something. You know what I mean? She's smiling.
Yeah.
She goes, "You hired me at a restaurant like 6 years ago."
Oh, that's nice.
This gets better and better.
Look at that fucking
Small
thing.
world.
It's
Yeah.
on my Instagram. You can see it.
Yeah,
It's unbelievable.
That looks amazing.
It was amazing.
It
Opie.
looks-
It was
it looks
really
fantastic.
good,
I
dude.
couldn't work after I eat that fucking
So
thing.
then,
Right.
Oh,
so
I
then
could
I'm
work.
sitting
I
there-
could run to work and home and
my
back down
God,
here.
really?
The energy in that.
True, but then you feel a bit heavy,
I gotta lay it down after something
a
like
bit
that.
thick.
There would be a come down. I
Yeah,
agree,
yeah.
but I'm saying the instant high off of that would have me going for a couple of hours at least.
So what did this pig want?
So now, how dare you?
God almighty.
So
We're gonna go there after. We're gonna go there after the show. You're not gonna say that. I bet you. You're gonna become normal, Opie. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Yeah, I'll take a seltzer. I'll take a
Say it,
seltzer.
yeah. I'd like the soda, please. You have a cider?
So then I'm like, wow, I'm having a great time. I'm having a strawberry shake for lunch. This is a
Right.
good day.
Right.
The fucking manager comes. I've known the kid forever. Worked with him at Guy's restaurant. Now he opens all the juniors. He's like, Carl, I'm like, Andrew Luna, what the fuck's going on? Here comes the free train. I got French fries, coleslaw, Russian dressing, pastrami,
Come on
Reuben.
and ride it, choo-choo. Come on, ride that train.
Bro.
And ride it. Who's asleep in the booth? Nigga, hit the music, son of a bitch. You don't hear singing
That'll
songs
be-
in here?
Train kept a rolling.
All night long.
And they're falling asleep,
The
Paul.
original version, not the Aerosmith.
I would go. My favorite Train song, if you need to know, and we'll be back to you in a second, Carl. Is
Shop
Night
in the-
Train by Guns N' Roses.
Shop-
Thank
That's a
you,
good
sir.
one. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a great one.
Anyway,
Yeah, so I had an amazing time. Strawberry shake. I knew everybody. The hot girl was nice to me, which makes the other hot girls not think you're a creep. So now I'm
Right.
talking to everyone at the restaurant.
It brings you in.
Everybody's happy. And I had a cheesecake for lunch. Fuck, that place was good. And the bathrooms were spotless.
Spotless. Now, that place is huge.
When I
too.
went in.
Yeah. And when you came out,
Someone had to take a look.
it was a couple of...
can I interrupt it for a second?
That's it.
Take your mustache and beat it.
Oh, it's more...
No, don't turn the Facebook Live around.
Put it on him. Put it on him. Put it on him.
No, don't.
Put it on them, the white
Why?
backs.
Why are we not?
Put it on them.
Silverbacks.
America needs
That
to
one
know.
was being a bit nosy as he was walking by.
I don't know what's going on.
Fucking Opie has
I'm
been
lost.
Opie has been fucking on fire. You know how he sits in the corner?
Yes.
Right?
His
We all
office.
know
His office.
how I
So
sit
I go
in
to
the
Opie.
corner.
I go to Opie's office in the corner today, and there's this lady just walking down the hallway, and I'm telling Opie a story, a bad one,
A
right?
good
Right.
one about the. Am I on Facebook Live? I got to. No, I'm going.
No,
on
no,
the
look
corner.
around. Look this way.
I know that one.
You know that story.
Yeah, I know that. That's a great one. Where the money stuck together.
Oh, hey!
Don't rob a bank with Henley. so I'm in the corner.
That's a great one.
And this lady comes by, just doing her job.
She was loud,
Talking.
and it's
Also,
my office.
Opie looks her dead in the face, goes, I don't go in your office and start yelling. It was so awkward. The lady's like, who's this guy on a folding chair in,
sitting
the
here
corner,
in the corner.
Archie bunkering my ass.
I honestly think that's my office now. So if you're gonna walk
And
on
he's-
through, you got to be, you know,
dude, he's
you got to behave. You
He's
got to
doing,
be respectful.
He's doing noises like it's his office. Like, fucking, you have the fucking nerve of these people. I go, oh my God, he's lost his mind.
I think everybody accepts it, though.
She was very confused. She was very confused.
I mean, it just that lady's going to be jammed up for a week.
Poor lady.
But then the one.
Yeah, do we have any idea who she is or what she does? Is it
I don't
was
know.
it a guest?
I know exactly who
It's a
she is,
host.
but I'm in enough trouble
It's
around
somebody-
here,
well,
Vic
I'm
Henley,
not-
so don't tempt me.
I'm not asking you out.
Don't tempt me.
But it's someone that works here. Just
Oh, yeah, of course.
Wandering through and what was the loud about it?
She was just, I don't know. What was she
like,
babbling about? Because we were in the middle of having a office conversation.
She's not talking to either one of you. She's just walking along
and just
muttering to herself.
Yes.
Okay.
She was like saying something. She's like, oh my God, I have all these extra replays. I don't know what to do with or something.
But then the other...
She's imploding. She wasn't
Then
bringing
the other lady, and
I
I could do this for Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Got the big ones.
Yeah.
She walked through, and she was very respectful. She was like, "Oh God, I'm sorry. Oh boy, I'll be right. I'll get right through here."
Yeah.
So she knows.
She recognized that's your office.
Recognized that it's my office.
It was so fucking awkward, him yelling. This lady's going around the corner. I don't go and yell in your office. Like, turns around and goes, who is this guy in the corner?
She's like, I've never been in your office.
I like the little table you've added recently.
Yes.
That wasn't there. Now I have a place to sit down my coffee or my water.
Yes.
And as opposed to the old table, it had 9 glass chips in it. This one only has 1 glass chip in it. I mean, all you need is a shopping cart full of shit in there and 3 pigeons.
I'm
going to put a few family photos on the wall.
Oh, I love that.
That'd be great.
Please do
and
that.
I need a little plant.
A fern.
I need a plant, so when they do fire me, I'll have a box with the said plant.
That's right. Who's going with me? And every turn away. Oh, Jerry Maguire style. Busy this week, Jerry. Who's leaving with me? Back to work.
Just a request for the boys down the hall. Let me get a plant before you fire me. I want it to look really pathetic as I walk out of the building with my box.
Really? Who are these new white shirts? Who are these people?
I don't know.
You brought this up the other day, though, when it was a similar scenario.
Something's up.
And
Something's afoot.
Instead of making you homeless with the shopping cart and all this the other day, he went Steve Martin on you, where you just got your pants down around at the end of the jerk. You got a gumball machine, a stapler. I need this. And he keeps going, I need this.
I don't need nothing but this.
I don't need nothing. Except this.
Yes.
When you were there the other day, in the same vein, yes, when they do take your last ounce of sanity, it will be some sort of snap like that.
They're driving Opie crazy.
I can't wait to be
just
here.
Opie's reaction.
If you drop something, I'll pick it up for you.
They are driving me nuts because the nonsense I deal with, I told you guys, you understand me a little more because you guys get to come in here and laugh. We have a good time. Then we go and eat amazing sushi.
That was good.
And then I go home and then the problems start. Then the phone is ringing and the emails and the text messages.
Wow.
And it's all nonsense. And then the real stuff like the microphone number 2 over here is still a major fucking problem.
Yeah, don't worry.
People were like, I was loving Judy Gold on the show yesterday, but I had to literally turn the show off because all of a sudden the mic was completely out of control.
Yeah.
It has a mind of its own.
That's why I stopped talking that day. I wasn't trying to be a dick.
Right.
You know, it's annoying, and I would rather not annoy people. My regular voice is annoying enough to a lot of people, apparently.
But when it comes to nonsense.
But I wasn't going to have that, at least ruining it. So I wasn't trying to be a dick that day. I'm not going to talk in it anymore if I don't know what it's going to do every 2 seconds.
Of course. But
it's crazy.
When it comes to nonsense, the paper trail on nonsense.
They're the wrong
but then
kind of
real
white people,
shit
Opie.
that they can fucking really make a difference by fixing a microphone for hopefully a popular show here at Sirius XM.
It's like in one day, white people can give me so much joy and so much sorrow. It's just different groups of white people. One going to bring you up, and one going to tear you down.
Yeah.
You're just not learning
earlier
this?
today, I got the best call of a good show that's going to getting done.
Good, great.
And now we can't get a fucking mic fixed. It is fucking dumb.
Oh,
They're the wrong white people. We need a new group of white people that believe in us. Opie. New group of whites. New group of whites. New group of whites. New group of whites.
I think we're fired.
People hate the chanting.
My mic doesn't work anymore.
People hate the chanting, which
chanting
only
along.
means new group of whites. New group of whites. New group of whites.
Oh no! Yeah! He's finally lost his mind. He was the last holdout with the chance.
I knew one angry sushi dinner was one too many.
Oh my god!
Oh, yes.
Oh, bravo!
Fucking rage.
Sushi last night was amazing. Where did we go? That
Sushi Den on
Sushi
49.
Den, which is very close to where we broadcast.
Yeah.
And they got the real stuff.
Real deal.
Most people that go and get sushi, I was one of those guys for a long fucking time.
Getting the wrong thing.
You're getting the fake bullshit sushi. If you're going to go get sushi, I know this one, Carl.
Yeah.
Save up, get a little extra money in your pocket, and do it right.
Do it right.
You should never have. A couple things should never be cheap in your life.
Yeah.
A motorcycle helmet condoms, and sushi.
Okay.
Spend the money.
That's a good list.
For real.
That's a
Get
very
the
good
best.
list.
Get the best.
Get the best.
Splurge.
Yeah. Go
The stuff,
crazy.
the stuff
Treat
they
yourself.
have at the sushi den, I've never seen in my life.
Explain
what was the one
eating.
thing? The hairy crab?
Yeah, explain that
The
again,
hairy
Carl.
crab, it's all the front part tentacles of it, and it's just shaved down into this.
They shaved
Do they
the crab's
flash
face,
fry?
basically?
Yeah, basically.
Do they
yeah.
flash fry or anything? It
No, that's raw.
Because
Cuz.
it's really crispy and crunchy.
Right.
It's basically,
Yeah,
he
it's a little
said,
thin shell.
I was trying to
the
describe
soft
it.
shell part.
I was trying to describe it to my friends later that night, and I'm like, because it was so crispy, I'm like, it's almost like they flash fried the crab's nose hair.
Yeah.
That's how Carl described
you're-
it.
you're
we were
basically-
eating crispy crab nose hair.
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
it was goddamn delicious.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
You were basically, you were eating like the crab's mustache.
There's these filters, he says.
Crab stash.
crab stash.
Crab stash city limits.
Well, it was
Tina Turner.
Thank you. Thank you, Vic. There we go.
Crab stash city limits.
That's little Ike Turner wrote that.
Right. She had to redo it and made it more popular with Nutbush.
and let me tell you
It started
something.
out as Crab Stash
I
City
give-
Limits. Little known rock and roll fact.
I give credit where credit's due. Opie went through it, ate all the shit.
He did. Oh, he was a
He would
beast.
ask me, and I
was
was
a
waiting
beast.
because I was waiting
He
to
ate
pounce on
extra.
him. I was waiting to pounce on him. But fucking prove me wrong. He went through the whole fucking
I
thing.
respect it.
He's like, "What's this? Godzilla eye? All right, let's give it a shot."
When are you going to figure out I do characters? I'm not an animal when I'm not here.
No, there's some stuff there that some sushi people wouldn't eat.
What's the skin thing we had? The skin?
Oh, the salmon
salmon
skin,
skin.
the little
Skin.
fat left on it.
Oh, yeah,
that was good,
Every
right?
time I took it, I wasn't disappointed. I didn't eat as much as
my
you guys.
God, that was so good.
But every time I took a bite of something, I was not disappointed.
And the hostess there, Maki, she's the best.
That was so good. And then the pork.
Braised pork and soy.
And what was the steak sushi? You were trying to explain
It's
the steak thing.
Wagyu.
Wagyu A7. So it's a different grades of Wagyu, and basically what they do is they almost sear it like in a yakitori style way, right? So they sear it a little bit and they just put it on rice,
Right.
And it's the softest piece of meat.
It was so.
It's like getting a little Eskimo kiss from an angel.
It's like it literally melted on your tongue. You don't have to chew it. Just let it sit there, and it just dissolves into the perfect beefy, tasty.
And you know what I
bite.
love? And let me tell you
Yeah.
something. One thing you guys didn't notice, and that's the whole point.
Right.
They do the service that I like in restaurants, where seen but not heard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They come in, they come out.
Yep.
Now these fucking restaurants with all these fucking hipsters that show up to work in a unicycle.
With all the trinkets on their suspenders.
They have all their personality pins on their fucking, like they work at TGI Fridays.
Flair.
And I gotta fucking listen to you like, well, me and the chef Gary love this dish. Fuck your poor ass and fuck Gary. Get away from my table. I'm with my squad right here. You know what I mean? Well, there they come in, they give you a hot towel, you watch, and then they don't bother you.
They don't bother you.
They disappear, but it seems like
But they're there.
every time you actually need something,
Bang.
they know, and they're there.
Yeah.
It's really strange. That's the way to do it, though.
And people
That's the way
are
to do it.
confused.
And they're not asking you, how is everything, as your mouth is full of
No,
food.
they don't.
Right.
No.
No.
They
And
know
then-
it's great.
But then I go to dinner with these people who like, you know, these new foodies that I look on their Instagram. 3 weeks ago, they were fucking posting pictures at the Golden Corral.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
Must have been a graduation.
Took the wind right out.
He is so
Just blew my segment right apart.
lowbrow.
I kind of grew up poor. We didn't get to go out a lot to family restaurants, so it makes me happy.
They had a one beefsteak Charlie night.
You know, they think
Oh,
good
if
service.
that.
You know, they think good service is someone just fucking running their mouth.
Yeah, right.
Like, don't write your fucking name with a crayon on my table. I'm going to snap your neck.
I don't
I
even
don't
know
care
what.
about your name. Your name is server.
I don't even know what the waitress voice would sound like last night. I don't. I
But
know
she had everything you
She
needed.
had everything there.
Because she listened. I always told. I told
I
waiter.
know what it sounded like.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
do
don't
it?
you
There
ching
we
chong.
go.
Don't you sit there
He's gonna
ching chong.
be mean
You're going to
now.
paper airplane this motherfucker.
is.
You're going to
Oh,
ching
man.
chong all the way to the next
Don't
segment.
you do it. Don't you
He's
Rosie
gonna-
O'Donnell your way. Into some nonsense.
So
Just say.
Oh, it's so good. That's the thing we have right here, right? Oh, that's kind of like our tray.
That's it. That's our
Yeah,
little
he created
tray.
our own. Yeah.
Yeah, I put it all together. For
Now,
you
what
guys.
was the name of the tray thing that we had? Let the people know.
It's called karashi.
Karashi.
So it's unbelievable. That was what we had was a karashi B, which is hardcore.
Right.
So it has the braised turnips in it. It has the little lemon, the pickled lemon. We had that's what we had.
What was the pink stuff too? That was
That's snow.
That's
snow.
no. So what they do is they mimic where they catch these fish. They put them on the snow, and it makes the blood of the fish makes it pink. So what they mimic, they take these little miniature whitefish, and they dye them red with sometimes with beets or sometimes with whatever.
So it's like the snow, the blood on the snow.
So it mimics it with fish.
Wow,
it's just powdery. It's like
sugar.
It's like candy, sugar, but whitefish.
Yeah,
with the taste. But
how crazy is that?
Same thing. But yeah, with the whole molecular gastronomy thing. Right? Similar. Right?
It was really nice.
Exactly,
Really.
and
it was a journey.
And it's a journey, and fucking people love
the pickled daikon.
But what you should pick up from it is that's what service should be in a restaurant. Like, these fucking people are talking to me constantly. I go to a restaurant.
Hey.
I don't care if you like Sprite. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, be seen, not heard. And it's one thing an old French maitre d' used to tell all the waiters. Every day he'd stand up and he goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, remember, we're going to open the doors at 5 o'clock. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you listen twice as much as you talk." You understand?
That's a good one.
You say that every fucking day. Now it's reverse.
Right.
Now I got to hear about your fucking apartment in Brooklyn and the loft you built out of fucking reclaimed wood.
Last week's win in the hacky sack tournament.
Yeah, I'm fucking sick of racquetball, dude. Yeah, all right, bro. You're 90. You live with your mom.
Playing your vinyl on your vintage turntable.
You're 3 records.
Have to turn it over every 25 minutes.
You know it's bad when
We
Vic makes
lived
fun of
through
your
that.
music.
It's not better.
It's not better.
It's not better.
It's not better.
We figured out how to
I agree.
produce and listen to music in a much easier way.
Yeah, more
All these
convenient.
kids going back to that shit.
Right. It makes
Most
no
ears
sense.
can't hear the difference.
No, the digital. It just sounds better.
Right, exactly.
You know, there's great turntable, but I don't like turning it over. I'm lazy. I think the band or the artist probably intended you to hear 1 through 15 all in a row. The sequencing counts, especially back in the older records when they were records. So I like them. You know, I still got my vinyl. I give it away to people that when people go this route. Like my girl's nephew that was here last week, I gave him and his buddy for graduation. They just graduated high school, and they're all into it. So I gave them about 20, 30 albums each. They were ecstatic.
Which ones did you give up?
20, 30?
I gave about 15 apiece. You know, I gave them.
Why? You don't want that shit.
You
Hold
know,
on to your vinyl, man.
I'm left with about 780.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
And you know, like Clash, London Calling, they wanted that.
Yeah.
YouTube Boy.
I think
one of them was in the Teddy Pendergrass, so I pulled out a Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes greatest hits.
That's a good one.
That's a great one.
That's a fucking banger.
Those are Dylan, the greatest hits. They were pulling a lot of greatest hits, and I'm like, okay, take it, because I got it all on digitally anyway.
Right.
Carl, I gotta call a spade a spade. Like I do it over.
It's okay. He can say that.
Billy Joel
term.
Piano Man did go that win.
Sherrod, I think the reason you want records has nothing to do with what Vic Henley thinks.
You don't even have to say anything else.
You get that little white hipster with the roller skates. Get it up to the party. You can put anything on there.
Yeah.
You can put landing instructions for a 737.
He needs a few double albums.
Exactly. And she's wide open.
Let's go old school.
I'm gonna have
you got
to call
any Yes
bullshit.
records for Sherrod? He's not going to listen to them, but man, will they come in handy?
Yes, sir. I had to call bullshit.
I've got Physical Graffiti.
All right.
Houses of the Holy.
Look at him, he's
Those are doubles, right?
Yeah, I think
those are both
so.
doubles.
Pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Carl's a problem around here. Carl's becoming a problem.
I'll sing like Sticks, Pieces of 8.
What was on Pieces of 8 again? What was the big
Oh,
song?
mama.
Oh, of course. Of course.
And other
Renegade.
things too, yeah.
All right, let's go to the phones. Facebook Live guy. Go to the headphones so that people can hear some phones here.
Westbrook.
I have to step up for the vinyl, someone is saying.
Step up, baby.
All right, let's start with Matt in Georgia. Matt, we got Vic
How's it going,
Henley,
guys?
the Cuban, and Sherrod Small once again today. What do you got,
Yes,
Matt?
sir.
I just want to say, I mean, it's not about the sound of the vinyl. It's more about, like, just, like, sitting around with your buddies and listening to something. It's not the same just listening to something plugged into a speaker as, like, actually watching it turn on the table. You know?
Oh, maybe. I don't think so. If you're
That's
sitting
for
around,
mood. He's talking about mood and ambiance.
well,
I
sure.
get
But
it.
if you're sitting around
Get a candle.
listening, if you're sitting around listening to music, you're sitting around listening to music, you're having a conversation about it. It doesn't matter. I don't want to hear the in the background.
Matt, how old are you?
I like that.
I am 25.
Of course you are.
That's why.
Of course,
Yeah.
do you have a little
I
goatee?
know. I knew you.
No, that's
fine, Matt. You and other guys our age, me and you, we understand
Whoa,
that.
whoa.
What?
Wow, you
Wait,
look
what?
like
What
shit.
happened? Whoa, what? Wait, what? You probably look better than this dude.
If you're 25, oh my God, what's wrong with you? Go to the doctor.
You shut your fucking face. You shut your mouth. This Opie's becoming a
Hey,
problem.
it's like kind of a hobby thing, you know.
I'm not going to let you.
He's trying to defend
convince the audience you're 25.
He's been an asshole since that lady
That was
walked
the
through
joke.
his office.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm a little uptight about it.
He's taking it out on everybody.
I don't walk around screaming in your office. I'm like, he has lost his fucking mind.
He's an angry fella.
She was very confused. She started looking around like, what's going on?
Matt, you know what? They just don't understand our generation, Matt. We enjoy a certain kind of music.
I don't think there's many 25-year-olds tuning in, are there?
Well,
Thank you,
I think
Matt. Thank you, Matt.
so. Well, maybe.
I'll switch
I
up
don't
and
know.
be
This
nice.
serious shit's expensive.
I mean, I think 25 is starting to push
I gotta
the
be-
young side, I would say.
I
At
gotta
this
be honest. I gotta be honest. I'm on mom and pop's prescription or
mom and pop's
Prescription.
Prescription.
Yeah,
that's what you meant.
I've
That's
made both.
exactly what you meant.
Freudian slip.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've made that mistake
Yeah,
a few
yeah,
times. I can't lie.
I'm on grandma's prescription.
You took all your mom's knee surgery medicine away.
No.
She's in pain drinking Advils.
Now, let me make this dumb point, though. The older dudes like ourselves, or some of us in the room, sorry, Sherrod,
You guys are a
some
little
of
older
us,
than me. A little older than me.
All
I'm
right.
going to keep it 100.
we went through the vinyl phase.
Right.
But if you're young, I
Yeah.
guess it's new and exciting to you.
Yeah.
But when those CDs popped, we were like, fuck yeah.
Right, because
You
we
could
didn't have
carry around
choice.
so much more music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You threw away all those
Yeah,
milk
I'm getting-
crates.
And like my family knows that I'm doing the vinyl thing now, so I'm getting like my mom still has some vinyls that she held on to from the 80s and such.
Right.
Now I like that. I like that. That's why that's
why I got mine, from mother and father.
Yeah, that's why I enjoyed giving the guys the graduation gift last week. That was easy. The passing it
The
on
passing
factor
it
I
on.
do enjoy. But,
That's the good part about
yeah,
it.
sure. You know.
He said, I still got
All right,
Mighty
at least we
Sparrow
can agree
fucking.
on that.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Brian and Philly, the bass hits
Calypso.
harder on
Okay.
vinyl.
People say that.
When you hear Calypso and shit like that, it sounds
I
better
think
on-
I think most ears can't hear the difference. Whatever. Let's say hi. I don't know who you are, sir, but you're on our show. What's up? Hello.
Hello, Vic Henley there.
Hello.
Vic, you remember the 1932 band from Alabama?
There he is.
That would be
Who's this, Frank?
yes.
Hello?
I'm listening.
Go ahead, Frank.
Frank, you're fucking the segment up bad.
You.
You motherfuckers. Even
Oh, dude, I've been
listen,
wanting.
let me tell you something. This fucking show has never been better.
Thank you, sir.
Never
Thank you,
been
brother. Thank
better.
you.
All I want to do is say,
Calling them with a,
listen, I heard the people at the place that are making the T-shirts they all quit. They're only getting paid $2 an hour. I hated the back water like crazy.
he's accusing you of doing a little Kathy Lee Gifford, a little world, third world country marketing on the T-shirts. It's just one poor fella that agreed to
One
help
guy
you
in North
that
Carolina.
made a mistake.
My T-shirt came in yesterday. There was Mexican blood on the. Yeah.
You charge extra for that.
So, I can tell when the seams are done by
That's the Trump
12-year-olds.
edition.
Yeah.
That's to build the wall
I
edition.
can't hear you, Frank. Thank
Yeah,
you
everybody's
for the
talking.
call, though.
I'll go,
Yeah, we're all
Frank.
babbling.
Thanks, Frank.
During dinner, though, we did come up with a I know design.
Yes, I liked it.
yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Before the entrees came, we had that all whipped up and ready to go.
You got it up? Is
Not
it
yet,
up?
no.
Okay, get it up. Oh.
I got to slow down a little. This guy's losing his mind.
You got to keep going. You got to keep going.
I'm talking to other people to kind of,
for the
expand,
dude. Okay, I see what you're
expand the
saying.
T-shirt business.
I see what you're saying.
But right now, it's one guy in North Carolina.
I know a
He's
dude
losing his
that
mind.
has a T-shirt empire in Cincinnati. He has a whole. That's what he's
Yeah?
he was a working comic. He still is,
Right.
And but he caught up with a few good designs, and so he had a store. I bet he's had the store for 25 years at least.
So maybe we can.
So Josh Sneed is his name. He's a comic, and so he also started this
Josh
business.
Sneed.
Josh Sneed. He's out of Cincinnati. He's been around for a long time.
Yeah, I know that name.
Is he America rich or Cincinnati rich?
He's
There's a big
Cincinnati
difference.
rich.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
he's probably Kentucky rich, which is just the other side of the river.
Oh, so he has a car.
No, he's a good dude.
It's
He's
that
got-
little bridge.
It's
right
a great
there.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Roebling Bridge
What's
from
the
Rain
restaurant
Man.
right there, right over the? There's one right off over the bridge on the Kentucky side.
Yeah.
It's a
There's
famous
bunch
spot.
of them. There's a lot of them
Shit,
over
what's
there.
the name of that
There's
place?
a coach house. that was
Kentucky
there
Fried
forever.
Chicken.
There you go. Bang. Knocking it out of the park. Home run.
Wants to know why he's in the
It's got to
hallway.
be the first restaurant in Kentucky, right?
Wants to know why he's in the hallway.
Can't figure out why he's in the corner.
Yeah, figure out
because-
why people are prancing through his office.
It's because I'm an introvert. Figure it out.
Right. Too shy.
Figure it out.
I'm telling you guys, on
Figure it out.
on my grandfather's eyes, this motherfucker was genuinely pissed that this lady
I
walked by
believe
him.
it. I believe it. He can be a little surly.
If I could find a house on the top of a mountain,
Oh, I know.
that would be heaven for me.
Yeah, Richard Branson style, huh?
One fucking house on the top of a mountain.
Yes.
Yes.
Away from everybody.
Away from everybody.
Off the grid.
Off the grid.
I agree.
That would be heaven for me.
I can see that.
You got Ernest T. Bassett. I'm going to find myself occasion hermitize myself.
That's my goal.
That's
Popped up 23 houses built in odd places.
Oh, that's dope.
I got to go check out that website.
There's
What?
a house. There's
Let's
a
see
house
that
for you.
one.
It's not for sale
But
yet.
Cincinnati Rich, that's interesting you bring that up because, if any of us left New York and lived somewhere else, you would live like a fucking king.
Oh, yeah, no
You
question.
could
But to
buy
make
county.
that move, you would be leaving friends and family, I guess. But a lot of
and a
people
lot of
end up
swag.
doing it and are pretty happy when they get somewhere
Some
else.
don't like it either.
It
Some
makes
don't
me-
like it.
Why? Why don't they
Some
like
come running
it?
back?
They just might not. They picked the wrong place, or they don't like it. The dude, my cab driver last night was telling me that he was born and raised here and went to PS 71 or something.
Right.
And Brooklyn?
Yeah, and I think he said Bronx, maybe.
The Bronx, okay.
Anyway, but he
71X.
he tried to move away twice, and he went to Florida the first time and hated it, and immediately came back.
Right.
And then he went to California the second time. He went to Northern California, and he thought San Francisco was more expensive than New York.
It is.
It is.
And so
And less
he came
fun.
back from
And
that.
less
He
what?
came back from that.
I have a cousin. He was getting just strangled on Long Island with the taxes.
Yeah.
Right.
And a huge family guy, like extended
Correct.
family.
So he went to Florida.
Moved down to the Carolinas.
I was going to say, you got Charlotte, Raleigh.
And
I know people that like it and it works.
certainly miss his family a little bit, but he's like, it was the best thing I ever did. My stress level dropped dramatically. I could not only afford taxes, I have plenty of money to do all sorts of shit.
Yeah, right.
And they're living in a much bigger house.
Right.
I got this.
Still got the beach.
lot
Still
of
can get to the
people.
Oh
beach.
no, and he's a
can
water
get-
guy. He
yeah,
loves fishing.
Oh, he's got
and
beaches and
Actually,
lakes.
He's
covered.
extremely close to the water down there as well. So
My sister
That's
bounced
where I
down
want to
there.
live. I want to live in the Carolinas.
Charleston.
Fucking- not a little bit outside
All the
of
sisters
Charleston.
moving to
Folly Beach.
Yeah, Folly
Just live
Beach
on the
is
beach
nice.
of Folly Beach.
But let me tell you
Go to
something.
the Lost Dog
My
Cafe
buddy
and
who's
eat
a
strip and
chef,
grits
right?
every day.
So-
wait, yeah, go ahead, Carl.
So we make the same amount of money, right? So he sold everything and moved down there,
Your brother.
right? No. This is another
Oh,
chef.
another guy.
So he moved down there, so I go to visit him. I thought I was on the fucking Price is Right. Every fucking door that opened, it was another thing. You know what I mean? We
Right.
both live miserable here.
And you could get-
I go to his
yeah.
house. He's like, and here's the theater, and here's the pony. And fucking, his kid's on a quad. I can't even see him. I see the little orange flag. I'm like, where is he? He's like, that's my backyard.
Yeah.
Here's the miniature
Just
horse.
fucking dolphins and fucking people are laughing and there's people helping.
Here's the petting zoo.
I couldn't believe what he got. I go, how
Plus, we
much?
pay so much money for
I said,
nothing
how
up
much
here.
is this house? I told my friend, my wife's already like on fucking Zillow on her 9th box of wine on the way down. You know? She's like, we're moving here tomorrow. So I'm like, how much did you pay for this house, bro? He's like, well, I sold my apartment in Brooklyn for $2.1 million.
There you go.
He goes, and I bought this cash for $399,000.
300 or 400
I said,
was
what
gonna be my
are
guess.
what are your taxes? And
Yeah,
he's like,
probably low.
oh, it's about $3,100 a year.
Yeah.
I said, does that include the fucking dolphins I see jumping in front? He goes, yeah, you're all set. I go, and the boat crane with the boat and the thing and the kid on the quad.
3,100, he said.
31
A year.
A year.
That's incredible.
What's going on here is fucking highway robbery.
That's why when we talk politics, I hate them all.
Yeah, right.
Because of where we fucking
Yeah.
live.
Where we live.
And it doesn't matter if it's a Democrat or a Republican, we're getting raped.
and they're worried about the wrong stuff. Like, I
Raped by a rake.
Yeah,
And it don't have to be that way.
It's unfucking believable
no
what they do
reason
to the
why it's
people in
like
this
this.
area, especially. I only know this area.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
people have a hard time everywhere, but it's unbelievable how bad it is in the New York,
Even
New Jersey,
people who
Long Island
complain
area.
about shit in their area, you tell them what you pay and shit here and what you get. They go
Right.
like this, I could never do it.
Right.
Is there
And
any,
they shit is bad, but they like, this is just, you don't get anything for it.
Right.
nothing.
It's all location.
It's all
You pay
location.
a location. That's what you pay for money for in New York City.
But as the internet happens and things are starting to spread out, like it makes less and less sense. Like It's crazy, man.
It makes less sense when you can do all your work on the
I'm sick to my stomach over at my friend's house. He's like, come down to my cellar. I'm like, fuck you. I hope you get paralyzed going down the fucking stairs. I ain't going down there. Like, for $400,000.
Right.
$400,000. For me, I couldn't even buy the lot next to me with the house that caught on fire.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
That's true.
Unbelievable. Let's, I got to go to John in Boston. John.
Did I just hear Greg Opie Hughes calling out Sherrod for exaggerating his age?
Thank you.
Mr. Child.
Thank you. The pot calling a pot a pot.
I like that one. New shirt on sale on Friday.
That's fucking Ralph Cramden, baby. That's Ralph Cramden right there.
Let John continue. Go
I
ahead,
almost
John.
fell down when I heard it.
Thank you.
Well, I got one of my brothers who's a bit younger than me. He goes, when you become younger than me, I'm fucking calling the press. And then Buzzy said the same thing. I squeezed a few years off over the years, and he would call me and just start laughing.
He should.
You're how old?
He should.
He would read some dumb article in some dumb publication. He's like, how old are you?
Yeah,
We graduated the same year.
Right. You got in the Wayback Machine with Mr. Peabody.
Fuck you, John.
No, John was right.
Fuck you, John.
I'm the oldest person here. I embrace it. What's your
Yes.
problem, Girly?
Thank you.
Girly McGirly
No,
with your age
I mean,
vagueness?
it's been, no, I don't really give a fuck.
You don't really give a fuck about a little
No, I
bit.
think,
Right, say year two.
Oh, really?
Year two.
I think we all give a fuck
Take
about
off 2 or
our
3
age.
summers.
I don't.
Not me.
Why would I care
44,
about how
baby.
old?
Proud
me.
of it.
I'm 54.
This is how I live.
Exactly.
I lives in the now, baby.
Let's say hi to Utah. My God, Hagen.
What's up, boys?
What's up?
Not much. Just want to let you guys know that it's pretty killer to listen to you guys every day.
Thanks, man. Love
Thanks,
you and the
brother.
Godfather.
He likes the show.
Yes.
Oh, Hagen.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
nice.
Utah.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you listening to the show.
I thought you guys would have something to say about Utah.
I love Utah.
I don't know much about Utah. I know everyone says you got to go ski in
I left
Utah.
a lot of DNA in Salt Lake.
I blew up. And,
Yeah.
The girls, they biting up there, son.
He showed up. He
They biting in Salt Lake.
plugged in your record player, put on some Vic Henley records.
I was like an old Olympics up in there.
What kind of lure are you using?
Oh, it's a good lure.
Chocolate Thunder.
It's a hell of a hook.
I just
I think
threw
we
up.
lost the guy.
I just fucking threw up.
All right, we got Chuck. He's bothered that we're talking about
God.
his fine state of North Carolina.
Why is he
Like,
bothered? He's saying good stuff.
He's got a compound and a half up there.
Chuck,
Yeah.
go ahead, buddy.
I told y'all a couple of months ago, y'all was talking about North Carolina's fucking full.
You don't want any more of us.
North Carolina,
It's full.
goddamn somewhere, we're fucking full up. We can't stay no more. You motherfuckers moved down here, and goddamn our property taxes going up like hell. You goddamn killing me.
That's true. That is true. A lot of people from the north move down there. They're gonna. By the time everybody get down there, it's not gonna be the same situation that they're enjoying right now.
Right.
You was talking about property taxes. I've got about 75 or 80 acres,
Wow.
and my property tax is about $9,000 a year.
Jesus.
That's not bad.
That's
Chuck.
like saying I have the west side of
And-
Manhattan.
Wait a minute. Only $9,000 a year.
Yeah. You don't understand what we're going through here, bro.
I understand because I'm going through the motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's why the answer is
Hey, Opie.
hate them all.
Yeah.
Hate them
Opie,
all.
you
Yes, Chuck.
was talking about wanting to live up on my place is right up on top of a mountain. My driveway is about a mile long.
That's nice.
I got a gated. I just got through trout fishing on the creek down below the house, and I got back in the truck, and I heard y'all talking about people coming to North Carolina and property taxes. I figured I'd holler at you.
We figured he'd rub it in.
Exactly.
Are we coming down there, Chuck?
I got enough for a big meal tonight. I got about 12 trout in the back of the truck. I'm
That's
headed
nice.
up to the house.
Right.
How big? Thumb to elbow?
No, them some bitches is fucking tough. You need the damn ones about, I don't know, 12
12 inches.
inches, something like that. Yeah,
right.
they're more tender.
Oh.
Just split them open, gut them out, and put onions and peppers and butter inside of them, and then
Sounds good.
put them on the grill real slow. Turn them over.
Yeah.
You know what you do? I'm gonna tell you a little something to do. Instead of putting the onions and peppers and making it taste like a buffet, what you do is you cut it open, you butterfly it, right? Behind the head, make a horizontal incision, push the tail through that incision, and it makes it look like a ribbon, and now you can grill it.
Ooh.
I've done had 7 beers and 2 joints.
Damn, Chuck, I'm living life.
He's so high, he didn't even catch any trout. Got a couple beer cans coming out of the lake.
He thinks you just told him to tie the fish up like a shoelace.
Exactly.
That's too much goddamn work. Too much work. I had to get up early this morning and clean the goddamn swimming pool for goddamn people come over there and leave shit floating around. It pisses me off.
Right. Hey Chuck, people are saying that you changed your name and call other radio shows on this channel. Is that true?
I was going to tell you that yesterday, and I forgot about it. My secretary told me, so I did call that show, and I used a different name because I felt sorry for that fucker. What's his name's Apollo?
Why do you feel sorry for him?
They was talking about chicken fighting and stuff, and people was calling in bullshitting him, and he sounded like a goddamn fool. So I called in and set him straight. And whoever that was that said I was bragging on their show and all that shit, and that was my new show, can suck my dick. I say that.
What? No, it got back to me that Chuck's called. I guess it was Nick DiPaolo show. They didn't say which show, and said he was changing his name.
Okay.
He goes, Chuck is two-timing you guys, and he's using a different name. What name did he use, Chuck?
It better be a good black name.
I use Floyd.
That's pretty
Which
good.
is probably his real name.
That's his brother.
Floyd the barber.
My brother. He talks just like me. That's
funny.
He's a fucking pig farmer. He's a pig farmer.
Don't never trust a man with a pig farm. Bricktop.
Yeah.
Snatch.
Snatch is right.
Bricktop, I tell you, don't never trust a man with a pig farm.
No shit.
They'll eat a human body in 12 minutes, right through the bone like butter.
That's a great movie.
Lock, stock, and 2 smoking barrels.
You like it better?
I like it better.
I like it better,
I mean,
too.
it's a 9.9 versus a 10. It's very
close, huh?
Yeah.
You know.
All right.
Well, I've lived that Hank Williams Jr. song a lot of times.
Yeah. Fell down the mountain.
Pig in the ground. No, I got a pig in the ground. Got some beer on ice. All my rowdy friends are coming over tonight.
Okay.
Let's play some football.
There you go.
We're going to go into Hank Jr. now.
All right, man.
All right.
I'll be out of commission next couple of days. I'm going racing this weekekend.
Have fun.
Have fun, yeah.
We got invited.
Where is Rashad from?
Sherrod.
Rashad.
Are you saying my name in the mirror?
Rashad.
Is my name a Soul Train Scramble Board?
They say y'all all look alike. You must sound alike.
Oh, wow.
It's more of a bad joke than it is racist.
Yeah.
You're the bastard son of Felicia Rashad.
Yeah, but I got family. I got family in North. That's right.
He's got family in North Carolina.
That'd be bad though. Bill Cosby brought them together.
Oh, I know that'd be terrible.
We're at
North Carolina.
Yeah, my mother grew up. My family, they're from Plymouth. It's small, northeast. You know, Plymouth is near the water, near the Virginia border.
Okay.
And then my sister's in Roanoke Rapids. That's where my sister lives now, my oldest sister.
There's a town in North Carolina called Roanoke Rapids.
Right.
Like Roanoke, Virginia.
Yep.
But it's in North Carolina called Roanoke Rapids.
Yep, same shit.
Probably
They got a whole bunch of doubles. Yep.
Yeah, probably.
Exactly.
All right.
And then, I got family in Charlotte and Greensboro. My uncle runs a television station in Greensboro, ABC, I think, affiliate.
Well, that's where I'm going.
Boom.
That's where I'm racing at this weekend is Greensboro.
Go to Stamey's and get some barbecue.
Wait, you're doing the racing or you're just watching the races?
No, I'm racing. I got a bunch of race cars.
Damn.
That's fucking
You're
impressive.
down, no taxes, you got money for everything.
Dirt track, Chuck?
Dirt track?
No, drag racing. I can't turn left, man. First time somebody wrecked me on purpose, I'll be beating somebody's ass. I can't do that. Turning left shit.
You fucking drag race.
Funny car?
Yeah.
Funny car? Not the big long dragsters. Not the top fuel.
Right.
No, I got old time cars. Like I got a 64 split window Corvette straight drive car. Turns about 11,000 RPMs.
Damn. What's the fastest?
Like that.
What's the fastest you've gone?
At Rockingham, North Carolina, I went 191, 181. I didn't much like it. That was a little too fast.
Wow.
So at that point, you actually went, I got to slow down.
Was the car shaking and it felt like it was coming apart?
I tell you what happens when you get halfway down there. You know, it feels real good taking off. Wheels come off the ground. You get down to about that halfway, you realize you ain't sitting in a nice passenger seat, real cushy with nice shocks. You're strapped into a fucking cage on a frame.
Right.
And when you get halfway, that somebody starts pulling like hell.
Yeah.
And then you get to the other end, you got to kick it out of gear, or it fucks up your rods if it lets out.
Right.
And that's when it picks up speed. And then you pull that parachute and it jerks you back. You get used to it, but
Jesus.
190 is a little too much for an old man.
Fuck.
That's crazy. Hold on the line.
1 second. What? But you were talking about your Corvette, but the only year Corvettes made a split window was 63, not 64.
Well, goddamn, it's a drag car, man. It ain't got a title or nothing.
It was close enough.
He's built it. That's what he's saying.
I would have gave him.
he built
I would have gave him
I'm sorry, I'm
the
a
year.
big car guy.
Yeah, I know
Okay,
you
Carl.
are.
That was very impressive.
Let me say hi to John in Texas, who's on with Chuck from North Carolina. Go ahead, Johnny.
Hey, man, I heard this was the time to do impressions. Here's mine. Tell me who it is. Well, I own the fucking moon.
He's doing a Chuck impression.
I own the moon.
Now the listeners are beating each other up.
It's always been that way.
It sounds like CNN.
Continue, Johnny. Continue.
He's just so full of shit. He called. He was Floyd from Tennessee. He called into DePaulo.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, that cockfighting, man, we do a lot of cockfighting up here in North Carolina. Man, I'm glad your show is on because you talk about things that are relevant. It's the best show that's
He's a lying motherfucker. You are a lying sack of goddamn shit. I'll tell you something. I bet you if you was in front of me, you wouldn't say that because I'd knock your goddamn teeth out. I told you on the show, but I ain't a liar. Fucking bullshit. I hate a goddamn liar.
But you're fucking and you're going to call me the liar. All right, okay. I understand.
Hey, I called in to help the motherfucker out, and I didn't say all the other shit. Won't you tell the truth? I'll bitch slap your ass and throw in a ditch.
I'm telling the truth, Floyd from Tennessee.
I hate a goddamn dick.
You went down and caught those trout. Bitch, you probably went to Costco. Lie about every fucking thing.
Go fuck yourself. Anyway.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Opie just Jenny Jones the fucking show.
I had no idea that guy was going to go after you, Chuck. I really apologize for that.
I love your crossfire segment.
He released 2 pit bulls on each other.
He's lying, Chuck. He's lying through his teeth, Chuck.
I don't know what that was about.
Oh, my God.
That's his younger brother doing a character.
That was Floyd.
Fucked up.
Yes, go ahead, Chuck. Yes.
If I said all that, I would tell you because I don't give a fuck.
That's
Right.
true.
But I felt sorry for him because they was spinning him around, and they do fight up there well. Right over top of my property is Tennessee.
Right.
Del Rio, I've been to more chicken fights than that some bitch can count. I like chicken. Chicken fighting is fun, man.
Oh, yes, it is. You're talking to a Cuban here.
Yeah, that's they get down.
I got chicken fighting T-shirts. They're like, holy shit, Carl, when did you get that limited edition El Diablo T-shirt?
We got another T-shirt now. Limited edition El Diablo.
Devil chicken.
The Spurs.
I would absolutely check it out.
You would go once.
You would go watch that, Opie.
I would absolutely check it out.
Opie.
I don't know if I would enjoy it, but I would, out of curiosity, I would
Next
check it out.
Thursday,
man.
after the show, we'll go to Queens.
It's fun.
You'll go to one.
No.
For real?
Fucking.
No, they got them in Queens.
A lot
they got 'em in
realer
the
than
Bronx,
Chuck's
too.
fucking vet. We're fucking right there.
All right.
Right there.
Whoa,
in Queens.
whoa, fellas. Whoa.
We're going to a basement.
It's cruelty to animals.
What do you mean?
You can't listen, you animal.
You're going this way, Peter?
You can't. Yes, it was. Okay. You can't fight chickens. It's just as bad as fighting pit bulls. You putting blades on them, bleeding them out.
No, it ain't. You're crazy.
Carl, what
Goddamn
the
chickens
fuck?
are the fucking chickens are the dumbest fucking
Yes,
thing in
I
the
knew he was
world,
going to
man.
take that
They eat their own
route.
shit.
Yeah, they're
They ain't
stupid.
dumb when they fight.
They
You
rock.
didn't know how to fight.
I'll show you a link right now where girls eat their own shit. Motherfucker, what are you talking about?
Hey,
Humans do
Sherrod?
that.
Yeah. My
So-
chocolate lab loves shit.
I bet you ought to tear up a goddamn bucket of chicken. I would.
Oh, no question about that. No, that's a true story. I would.
Who wouldn't? Everybody
I would. Yeah, everybody likes chicken.
chicken.
I think everybody in the room would
That's
do
not
that.
even racist. That's
I'd probably fight
No, that's
Sherrod
why
for
it
the
is
chicken.
racist,
Everybody
because
likes
all of
chicken.
us would, but he pointed to
at him.
Sherrod.
Okay.
Or maybe he just started with me. Go ahead, finish, Chuck.
Everybody.
You gonna go around the room?
Show you're not
Lewis is here,
racist.
Carl is
Show
there.
you're not racist.
Paul, do you like chicken?
I'm going to get a bucket of empanadas.
I go Popeye's fried chicken, although the ribbon has the best fried.
That's some good chicken.
Yeah, I'll fuck up a bucket full of a lot of things. I won't fight against each other.
Guthrie's. I like Guthrie's chicken.
Like a Carl says.
Hey, Opie, Opie, have you ever ate fried chicken out of a black skillet where it's fried in a pan and not deep fried and shit?
All right, Chuck. I'm gonna need you to downshift there. This is my expertise here, Chuck.
What the fuck is that about?
So he just had the cast iron skillet on top of the stuff.
That means someone is actually cooking it in your house.
Oh God!
Okay. Oh yeah, fuck yeah! Let me tell you something. I'll tell you something else about
I'm fucking dizzy.
Chuck, don't encourage him, Chuck.
Wow.
Now listen, let me tell you about
I swear I've never seen that.
You are lying.
I'm not lying.
You gotta be lying.
I'm
not lying.
You never saw somebody fried chicken like that.
Nope. I'm telling you the truth.
How did you see it in your house?
I'm telling you the truth.
I don't
Who
believe
cooks
you.
it in your house? Who cooked it
Go
growing
and
up?
get it.
Growing up, you used to go get fried chicken.
Yeah, it was cheap.
I'm not talking. I'm not talking.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I'm telling you the truth.
Just let him fucking
Your
stop
mother don't make your own. Didn't make your.
She never made fried chicken. No, I'm telling you the truth.
That was a sad
because fried
home.
chicken was one of those things you almost felt like you couldn't do it better than going to. I'm just saying, in my
mom is the
KFC
best.
or Popeyes and some of these other places.
No.
So I know no one attempted that
Your
in my
mama's
life.
at home. It's just
the
way
home
better.
shit was so
Way
much
better. Way
Much,
better.
a
than
million
going.
times better.
We would have never considered going.
Not
First of all,
even.
it's cheaper. I think it's cheaper to make it.
Yeah, we rarely had like KFC when I was growing up.
Yeah, that was a
rarely.
treat. That was a bit. Woo! Why are you going crazy? She was 29 cents a pound.
I swear to you, though.
Hey,
It's the truth.
Vic,
Yes, Chuck.
tell them about how good that crust is on fried chicken in a pan.
It is.
Yeah, man.
I think I can figure that out, Chuck.
All right, guys. So here, I'm gonna let you in on something.
Go ahead.
So my buddy Bill Durney, who is one of the only Michelin-starred barbecue guys in the country, is in Brooklyn, hometown barbecue.
Right.
I'm gonna let you in on an Instagram IPO. Right? He's opening the first in New York City pan-fried chicken place.
Unbelievable.
If you go to, here's his thing. He's got one picture up, hasn't even opened yet.
Go to the shit.
It's like an APO. You want to be on the ground level of one of the best restaurants ever? He's been researching this. He's my buddy. Fucking best barbecue in the city.
Right.
He's been researching this shit for 2 years. And he's got it down, bro. It's so fucking good.
I want it.
Pan-fried chicken is like, it's unbeatable.
Unfucking that chicken's pussy.
Hometown pan-fried chicken. It's like Instagram IPO.
All right,
they got one picture.
Let me go to Kevin in New York because he wants to compliment Chuck. Kevin, go ahead.
Chuck, you're exaggerating a little bit. You're delusional. They didn't make 64 split window vests, only in 53.
Yes.
Does that make Chuck a liar?
I got a goddamn race car. I'll send you a goddamn picture when I get up on the hill. Suck my dick.
Yeah, look it up on the web, guys. Only 63.
Carl turned us on to that. So,
63, the 63 Corvette, hands down, the big block. They used to have one with a giant gas tank in it. It's called the Fuelie.
Yeah,
but a 427 is probably the best car ever made out of America.
Right.
So could he?
Came with a 427.
Yeah,
427 motor. Right?
That was that's one of the most. What a machine!
So you
what
have
a fucking machine.
You have altered the car, Chuck. Is what you're trying to say? It's a race car. You have tinkered with it.
It's a full race car. The front end comes off.
Yeah.
It's a full race. The back tires are about 16 inches wide.
Oh, 16.
Damn.
That's like my dick.
So if you got 16-inch, that's not even a vet anymore. If you got 16-inch tires, that means you're tubbed out, right?
He's done all kinds of things.
Yeah,
That's his point.
That's a bathtub with an engine. That's not a vet.
He's built a race car.
All right.
That's what I tried to say. Let me tell you one thing before I go.
Yeah.
You're talking about those iron skillets.
Yeah.
I've got an iron skillet that has never been washed in 62 years.
Wow.
And the only thing that's ever been cooked in is my grandmother's is cornbread.
Yeah.
When you get through cooking it, you just wipe it out with oil and hang it up.
Yep.
And there's something about that iron in that skillet.
Right.
It's seasoned. And that fucking cornbread made in that bitch is just melt in your fucking mouth.
I agree.
He's right.
I'm telling you,
That's more bullshit.
I'm telling you.
No.
You don't get it.
I've already
Clean your fucking frying pans and skillets.
I have already laid claim to my mother's. My mother's been using the same one since I've been alive, and she still uses it and won't give it to me. And I'm like, you ain't made cornbread in a couple of years. Her hands, she got arthritis. It's heavy now. I'm like, give me the pans. She goes, when I die, you can have the pans.
Oh my God!
Yeah, we got pans. Like, my sisters have all my mother's shit. Yes,
really.
The pans. You can't get.
Chuck, I'm coming over your house with some Dove.
Dove.
Oh, God.
Sombrello and
Jesus
Dove.
Christ.
I will kill you.
All kidding aside, though, what is that about? Is it you really think it makes stuff taste better?
It seasons the pan
Don't you
eventually
know?
over time.
JG Mellon's right up here on the Upper East Side where they have the burgers.
Yeah.
Right.
They grill. Look at the grill if you ever go in there. It's
60 years old.
60 years of fucking grease.
Right.
That's why the burgers
I
taste
tell
so
you
good.
something
there.
else.
There's a hamburger place in
I tell you
America.
something else
Hold on, let
is
Chuck.
Jesus.
Go ahead. What else, Chuck?
Hey,
Fucking
I
Chuck,
tell you
I love you.
something
You're
else.
killing me.
I tell you something else is good in the iron skillet like that is fucking fried potatoes and onions.
Yeah.
Get them a little bit
That's
crunchy.
right.
That was worth interrupting
Y'all
Carl
making
for.
me hungry.
Thanks, Chef. So, Chuck, listen. I get it. You know. But listen. The thing with cast iron, first of all, the cast iron pans that we're talking about, they don't make them anymore.
Right.
Okay.
They don't use that kind of iron anymore. It probably wouldn't even pass one fucking code.
Well, not in America.
Because your food would have fucking metal in it for the next
China,
20
you get
years.
them all
They
day.
probably knew it was a waste of time.
But now they make pre-seasoned. There's a company called Lodge, and they make and Lodge is what you should buy. I like Lodge, right? And I'm not sponsored by them or anything. They just make the best one. They
Right.
make a pre-seasoned pan, and that's what you should buy. It's already ready to go. You know
How
what I
do you
mean?
mean? How they season it?
They just treat them. Shut up, Chuck.
He's walking through your office, Carl.
He's walking through my office. So
This Williams Sonoma. That's
those are great. That's all you want.
Gas on it.
Yeah.
Piece.
Now, what I cook
Yeah.
it, I
Yep, I got that.
subscribe halfway to the myth of the cast iron. What I use and what most people that want to cook a little bit higher level than some fried chicken that half a blind guy can make is Le Creuset. So it's cast iron, but it's enameled. Right, so that makes more sense because the cast iron, the cast
Creuset, my ass.
He's walking through your office.
fucking Chuck. You know what? I let the fake car slide, but I'm not going to let the food slide. This is what I do, bro. I'll fucking put a trophy right through that fucking log cabinet of yours. I'm on the goddamn Food Network. Treat me with some respect. So listen, enough, Chuck.
Cooking with that new shit. You start cooking with that new shit called Lodge.
Listen,
You'll have it lodged up in your goddamn colon or something. I hate all that new shit.
I
New
can
ain't
tell.
better.
I can tell you hate reading all them books and shit, all that fancy technology shit.
Who needs it?
Hey, I'm not
So
stupid.
Lodge is good, but Le Creuset is they have unbelievable stuff. And now the enameled cast iron, that's what
Right.
you want, right?
Right.
Because why
How do you-
people use cast iron?
How do you spell LES?
LECRUCET. Yeah.
E-T?
Yeah.
Crusade?
All right.
So
Le Creuset.
Le Creuset. So
Le
the
Creuset.
reason you want this shit is very simple. Heat transfer and heat retention.
Right.
Right.
The whole season thing, it's almost unicorn with the myth on it. Yeah, you know what I mean? But what cast iron does is it heats evenly and it heats for a long time. So when you heat up a cast iron pan and you put a cold hamburger on it or chicken, since it's so thick, it stays that temperature.
Okay.
Right? If you use an aluminum pan or something,
Right,
and you
it'll
put a piece of
drop
cold
down.
chicken,
Yeah, it would take the
boom,
temperature
and
down.
that's why things are soggy
I
when you
got you.
fry them.
Okay.
Right?
Nice.
So that's the science of it, and then the bullshit starts.
Yeah, I got some of these. I got one of these.
That.
I have this
Own
red
that.
one.
Buy Le Creuset. Be a man.
Do you?
All right, let's get rid of Chuck. Chuck, always a pleasure.
All right, Chuck.
All right, buddy.
Cook some fish.
Yes.
Love you, Chuck.
All right, I'm sorry I insulted goddamn
Carl.
Killer Cook there.
Or should we call you Floyd?
I don't give a
Want to
You
thank
got hit, Chuck Floyd.
I want to thank Floyd from Tennessee for calling in today.
All right, man. Enjoy your
All right.
Enjoy your 1952 split
Yeah.
window.
All right, listen, we should take a break.
What?
Look what we didn't even do anything yet.
What are you talking about? I just rolled out the cooking segment.
Lord have mercy.
You're chopping the show up.
I'll tease some shit though. Selfie at Grenfell Tower, sickening local residents.
What?
You know that building fire over there
Oh,
across
yeah.
the
Yeah.
pond?
Yeah.
People are taking selfies in front of it.
People don't care.
But that
So we
happens.
should talk about that. And then we got an Uber driver fined for not speaking English. We'll talk about that. And then we got a video of a 12-year-old girl coming out of the old closet and at a Mormon church.
You had me a 12-year-old girl.
I'm all ears.
We got the video so I could tell you what happened.
Really?
Pastor goes, why don't you sit down?
Oh, she's in the middle of her.
She's having
dramatic
her holy
rave thing
moment, like,
and he shushes her,
and he basically goes, "Why don't you sit down?"
He Elizabeth Warrened her.
Yes, we got the video.
He
So
fucking
I really can't wait to see that.
Keep on dancing,
right. Just get out of here.
what are we promoting? Don't go to opieradio.com for T-shirts. We got
Go to opieradio.com.
We got to slow down the orders.
For all the t-shirts. Listen, go now. Go to opieradio.com and get all the shirts you want. Don't let some white man tell you about your shirts.
Sherrod is panicking because he doesn't want to lose the momentum of the shirts.
Even going today, yeah.
He's getting a taste.
Let me see what else. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Opie Radio. Who's next? Vic Henley, go.
Vic Henley, I'm shouting out. I got there's hot women by a swimming pool in Cleveland, and they all sent me a text and said, "Just say hello to us." What? so I'm giving a shout out to
dirty dog.
Motherfucker.
I'm saying hey to the girls at Debbie's pool.
Are you serious?
What? So, yeah.
What fucking 55?
They all started bothering me. It's my girlfriend is sitting there with them. It's just her and all of her
What
buddies.
55 and over fucking complex?
You know.
Listen to this fucking
Look, they wanted to. They're girls. They're having a nice summer day by the pool. I know all of them.
Are they at Breadsticks, the Cabana Lounge?
No, you don't need to go anywhere when you're at this pool. It's a great pool.
That's awesome.
It's a great hang too.
It's
an amazing place.
I only got Marie texting me that I got to pay the taxes this week.
Big shout out to the girls at Debbie's pool, I guess.
Well, they're the ones that took me to the Cavs playoffs games and stuff, and the games last year and all that. They're really great people. And then
little honeypots.
All right.
They're moms, but they're good-looking moms.
Patreon.com/RaceWars. New show tonight. We got a bunch of people on there. Josh and Ben and other
Very
people.
nice. And Carl, Sabor Chef on Instagram.
Sabor Chef on Instagram, and come to Marie's Italian Specialties in Chatham. And I just got great fucking news that Marie wants to go see Vic Henley.
That's right.
Saturday,
fucking weekend.
Saturday night.
Oh, good for you.
Fucking awesome. I can't fucking wait.
Saturday night at Gotham with Theo Vaughn.
Yeah.
Marie's
So
coming to the show.
when we're here on Tuesday and someone got hit with a water balloon, you all know who did
It'll
it.
be me.
Maria be next to the pool before long.
And let's say thank you to this guy for filming the Facebook Live today.
Yeah.
I know it's Chris.
Sir.
That's Chris.
Christopher.
Chris, sitting in yesterday and today, helping us out.
He's doing good, man.
Chris is doing a great job.
Yeah, great job.
Exactly.
Thank you, Chris.
We're replacing Paul very soon.
We're going to have a Democrat Paul now for a week.
I think
He's out.
I think if someone says, "Oh my God, snore," I should block them, right?
Yes.
I played your song, Vic Henley, and then you walked out. You didn't even get to hear it. Wanda Jackson, "My Big Iron Skillet."
And a tribute to Chuck and Carl and
They didn't even get to hear it.
And all the other
It
people.
would make sense if they were in studio with
all
us.
right. It's a good song.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard that.
I'm trying to research the. She's been around. That song might be from the late '50s or early or mid '60s. I don't know.
She was a looker, huh?
She's preserved herself pretty well to be a very older woman by this age, but
is she still performing?
Jack White did a project with her, and I'm trying to think. After he did the Van Leer Rose with Loretta Lynn,
right?
A couple of years later, he did one with Wanda Jackson. I'm trying to figure out. I can't. But it's a whole new CD,
right?
That and it reminded me of this song that I heard when I was a kid. And I thought it was funnier than shit,
right?
Because she's got this one and another one called "That Made Him Mad," "Hot Dog That Made Him Mad," and it's about the boyfriend being shitty to her, and so then she kicks his ass through the whole song, and then he still comes back, and then the chorus I'm like, and then he hugged me and he kissed me and he asked me not to do it again after she goes and sleeps with his friend. Goes and runs her. Well, he did something shitty to her first, so she goes back,
right?
And the whole song's about doing all these other horrible things to get him back, and then he goes, "That made him mad, hot dog, that made him mad."
Sounds like a perfect country song.
It's a really she's a very famous.
Oh, look at that, Wanda. Sorry, I was interrupting for a second because I said Wanda Jackson with Jack White on David Letterman doing "Shake It All Over."
That entire CD. Find out what it's called. Something.
Yeah.
That's just the track, but that one he's holding up there is the one I have, and there's not a bad song on it. Bob Dylan called her. Bob Dylan heard she was going to do the project and called Jack White and said, "Ask her if she'll do Thunder on the Mountain," and she was very excited that happened, and so that one's on there, and that's a great cover of Dylan's song. There's a song called "Dust on the Bible." It's on here, but I forgot what it's called. So "The Party Ain't Over." "The Party Ain't Over" is what it's called, and there's not a bad track on it. It's very good.
I'm learning about Wanda Jackson Well, you guys were checking out the air.
She's not a black woman with a name like Wanda Jackson.
She has a
Wanda
song
Jackson.
called Big Iron Skillet, Carl, so that's what we were playing.
Oh, nice.
We played the whole song.
I heard I was downstairs with Sherrod.
But I know what y'all were doing.
Why were you guys walking in here laughing? Anything happen?
We was laughing in the hallway with Who Kid, DJ Who Kid's out there.
Yeah, I saw him sitting out there. Right.
Yeah.
What is he up to? Anything?
He must have said the N-word 80 times when I walked by.
He talked to Ice Cube today, apparently, about
the N-word.
ownership of the word nigger.
And what?
Actually,
Can you get him in here? I want to.
He's right at the end.
He's right there.
He was talking about the Big Three League that starts this weekend in Brooklyn.
Right.
Big Three?
Yeah, we'll get
Ice
who.
Cube's running the Big Three.
Oh, okay, that's what he's
League
okay.
with
So
Allen Iverson,
Ron's
Dr. J.
downstairs.
And
that's
Ron
amazing.
White, by the way, we didn't even promote this. Ron White's coming in with his mother. This is going to be amazing.
Oh, this is going to be
amazing.
magic.
How old is she?
She's. I'm not. We shouldn't say. You don't
Is she
tell a
single?
lady's age.
Is she
yes,
single?
she's single.
Okay, bet. I'm
Her husband, her second, Ron's dad, obviously was her first husband. But her second husband was a great dude, and he passed away about 3 years ago.
Okay.
She's retired and lives down in Florida.
She's up there, is what I'm saying.
She's my mom's age. Well, Ron is 60. Has
well, all right, then everyone else can do the math.
He can, and he has no problem telling you he's 60. So I'm not talking out of school.
And she's
she looks great. You'd never guess. She's virtually my mom's age and gets around and looks better than my mom. And my mom's pretty good.
Yeah. And she knows how to get it going, or what?
She's funny. Yeah, she's really cool. She's never not been funny. She's really cool.
And were they in a helicopter today?
They did the helicopter tour around Manhattan.
Oh, that's the great. That's a great tour.
Yeah.
I try to tell people
I've
do
done.
it. I know you've done
done.
that. When you hit the side and you go through the fucking canyons of the building, that shit is dope.
Oh, you must have to pay extra for that.
Yeah. They didn't let you go.
No.
Did you do? What time of day did you do it?
It was around dinner time, late afternoon.
Yes, that's the time.
I didn't get in between the building stuff.
But when you turn around and come around and you get to look down, it feels like you're on the side.
Sherrod.
Like that.
Sherrod.
And it's the glass bottom, right?
Yeah. Glass
Yeah,
bottom.
helicopters with glass bottoms.
Glass inside.
He didn't do the same
Well,
thing.
they'll
He
be
didn't do
fresh.
what I do.
He had a group on.
Oh, you had a good.
How dare
Wait,
you?
the helicopter with other people?
The helicopter went up, turned around, and came right back down.
Oh, see, that's
It
brutal.
was like a Willy World ride.
All right,
I
somebody's
did the
gotta get him. I
helicopter
thought
over
Paul-
the Grand
he's
Canyon.
downstairs.
I did that too. I did that as well.
That's
dope.
incredible.
That's dope.
It doesn't look real.
No.
It's so amazing.
Yeah.
You're like, that looks like a painting down below.
Yeah.
He's downstairs.
Even the
Somebody-
skywalk.
Go get him. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
somebody go get him.
downstairs.
I didn't do the skywalk. It wasn't built when I was there.
Yeah, but that's how that view is the same type of.
Yeah.
It's amazing though. It's the helicopter.
Are we getting DJ Who Kid before Ron White and
We don't
Let's
know.
just hold off
Yeah.
on bringing Who Kid in.
why? What
Because
happened?
Ron's in the lobby. He's
Ron's
on
in
his
the
way
lobby.
up.
He's coming up.
Oh, let's just make it a mess in here.
We don't have enough microphones or chairs.
Let's make it a party.
Let's make it a party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go downstairs and get a hot dog.
I would love a hot dog. Look at Paul in his
All right,
panic.
I'm going to give him.
20-year-old panicking.
I'm gonna move through.
Why is he throwing his arms up? Paul, you all right?
It's just every day.
Every day with what?
Just
Every day I'm
something every
hustling.
day.
Yeah.
That's what makes the good radio.
Yeah.
That's where the good
Allegedly.
stuff
It's called
comes from.
life, Paul. That's what every day is some shit. Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
He said allegedly to good radio. That's,
Wow.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah.
You got a fan here, Hope.
Glad to see he's team us.
No, we're just
about that room.
short-staffed. and it's
Paul's going to
It's
cancel
the
his
room.
It's that room.
We got to bring that room into here.
Yeah.
It's something about that seat you're sitting in.
I just read on Twitter that Paul's going to cancel his subscription to Sirius.
That
Bye-bye.
that room is Norman.
Bye-bye.
The room is Norman Bates' bathroom. Fucking awful.
Oh, Paul.
Oh, allegedly to good radio.
It's still.
I
It's
got
still
you.
though.
allegedly.
You got hit.
Wow. Wow. I wish I had a boss I could talk to like that.
I want to know which Twitter handles you are.
No, it's just everything that's going on. It's just pointless to bring him in.
That's when I do it. Not going to change now.
Fucking Opie, will you learn fucking radio
For the
finally?
love of God.
Plus the fact that Who Kid would have been done by now.
He would've been in and out.
And then I use Ron White and the old lady coming through the door to go.
Don't say old lady.
Why?
Look how
Why
nervous. Hey, don't say old lady.
All of a sudden, Vic Kelly's standing up to host or something.
Dude,
What
he's
is he
so
doing? Why is he-
nervous.
why are you nervous?
Ron White is his,
His
Guy
guy.
Fieri.
It's Guy
I'm gonna
Fieri.
be-
Yep.
I'm
Yes,
going to
it is.
behave.
This is his.
He's standing up like Pat Mojack.
Look at him getting the cheers right. Testing
I'm
mics.
trying because none of this shit works. I've got to figure out where to sit.
Oh my God! You look like you're doing a fucking
I'm just milling
fucking
around.
fundraiser for cancer kids.
Exactly. Call
Hey,
1-800.
You're doing a telethon.
Vic is up pacing a little bit.
We're giving out a
We're gonna be
16.
good. We're gonna be good.
Because we're out of microphones, and so I'm going to have to hold this one because our guest, I think, should have it like
of
it should be
course.
for guests.
That's how you
and
do it.
I'll take the turd in my mouth here for the next few minutes.
He will. He'll eat shit for Ron White.
By the way, we could have easily had Who Kid out the door by now.
Oh, who would have been in and out? He's a pro.
And then I would go, well, Who Could? God, you can come back later. But now I got Ron White and his lovely mom.
Ron White's
so
awesome.
thank you, Who Could? He go, yeah, it's cool, man.
No problem. Atlantic City next
Right,
weekend.
I'll be in Paris, yo.
I'm gonna come inside of somebody.
I'll be in Paris, yo.
Gonna stack up bitches in Paris.
Opie
He be
killed
stacking
it.
them too, boy.
Stacking that moisture.
He puts up numbers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
He puts up numbers. He's got that grin like he gets it done.
yeah.
God bless him.
See, now we're just sitting around waiting, Paul.
Now we got nothing.
Well, Vic said he was downstairs, so we sent Lewis, and I figured he'd be in the lobby. Obviously, that's not the case.
What?
You fucked. God damn it! You fucked everything up, bro.
Fucked it up.
Should we go to Who Kid now?
Bring your kid in there. Look at Vic.
Vic is nervous.
Holy shit! Are you waiting for test results? Nigga? Sit down, you fucking.
You are
nervous
not
wreck.
the father.
He wants things to
Not be
run
fucked
properly.
up.
Yeah, I get
Exactly.
it. Vic, I get it.
I get it, Vic.
You look
I
like
get
you're
it.
the captain of the Titanic.
Keep the band playing.
You look nervous as shit.
There's two things going on in my head right now.
What?
I get where Vic is coming from.
I definitely
But
do.
man, I'm hoping something goes wrong.
I just got all the emails, Vic. They checked it downstairs.
Okay, all right. There you go.
I won't make things go wrong, but if they just happen
if they happen to happen,
I love when Vic goes off.
I'm just
doesn't happen
You're
a lot.
watching me. There's too many. I'm watching 7 pegs try to go into 6 holes.
yes, I saw that movie
And so there's-
before.
yeah, Ron's got a bit about it.
Was that Lisa Ann?
And so I'm sitting here looking at all this stuff, trying to figure out how many chairs, how many people are going to be here, and you're just sitting here. My head is spinning because there's not enough for shit to work properly.
Yeah, it's like
And
more
so
chairs and mics. And
yeah, exactly.
Paul,
So,
what do they say about Mike 2
This one.
from yesterday?
It's the same as it always been.
Yeah.
He
No,
knows,
no,
he knows
did
why
you-
it does what it does, but they can't do anything about
Did you
it.
pass the word on that
I did.
it's
I passed the word.
Okay, and they didn't come back with any solution or
gotten
anything?
an update.
Okay.
Is it an electrician or somebody in here? Audio dude who climbs under there and fixes things?
I think they're getting ready to mothball this place. It's like the Millennium Falcon.
Should we get a GoFundMe for a new microphone? Fucking bum ass play.
Do a GoFundMe.
Paul's shaking his
See, we're
head.
breaking cameras and shit.
Ah, the camera fell.
I say we take some of that T-shirt money and get a new microphone.
Sharon won't give you a nickel on that t-shirt money.
Paul's shaking his head from side to side now. What's up, Paul?
It's just, no.
Oh, Paul.
This is a good seat in here.
He likes being out of range, I think. Is what he's saying.
We still get you in there, boy. you ain't out of getting
Your
range,
boy in the plastic bubble.
You still get got in there, boy.
Anyway.
All right.
All right, we could. So Ron White and his mom will be here soon.
So one thing I want to just clear up from talking to Chuck.
Yes.
Just one thing bothers me. You know when things bother you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody that races cars
Okay.
knows every fucking detail about those cars.
Yeah. Well,
That's all I want to say.
every captain knows every nut, every bolt on his ship.
You don't think he's racing cars?
No.
I think he is.
I'm sure he is, but it's... I don't know. Maybe a
But they
Miata
piece
with
it
a
together. They piece it together down there. You
Vic, are you
piece-
going to take that seat? Because they're in reception. We're going to go get them.
Excellent. Paul.
Vic is going to...
Vic's gonna have a heart attack in here. Vic is going through changes. He's feeling a certain way.
His hair's whiter.
What is going on in here today? It's getting weird.
It's getting weird.
It's so
getting fucking weird.
Weird.
I like it.
Fuck, I don't even have my candy.
We've had Ron on before. I love Ron White.
Not with his mama. Not with
Nah,
nervous
she's
Vic
great.
over
I'm not
here.
going to do anything.
Oh, I can't wait to
I'll be
start
on my.
cursing.
I'll be on my
Oh,
best
she won't care.
behavior.
She doesn't care about any of that. Believe me.
What should we avoid?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Don't call her an old lady.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Just because you didn't like your mom.
Wow. He got hit.
You got hit.
Some people might like their mom.
What did I do?
Oh, you done busted something.
Am I gone
Oh,
again?
some shit came out.
Hello?
I don't know what that is.
Is that okay? I'm back.
Now you're ready to freak out.
No, she's a great hang. She's been running around comedy for 30-something years. You're not going to embarrass her.
Good.
Yeah, she's got some great stories. I'll try to lure her into one or two.
Okay.
For the record, I did like my mom. I just didn't understand her.
We're going to go back to...
I just didn't really understand her. Just where she was coming from at times, but I certainly liked her.
She had moments.
I don't know, man. The time you were telling me she took all your caddy money, man.
I was
I would have drawn the line there.
When she wasn't shaking him down for his income.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that story one bit.
That's.
I would have called Dyfus on myself.
I mean, goddamn. Yeah, she was taking his checks early.
I'm sure there's a bunch of people that could relate to that.
But it's about 14
Mom and
of
Dad
them.
taking your money when you're working hard.
It's about 14 of them. You need to give up the money. It's a fucking Wahlberg house.
Oh, it's family. You want to hear family? So on Father's Day, I go out with my family, and we take Marie's father, and her mother.
Oh, wait. I heard something on when you said the mother. I heard something in the voice now, Carl.
Listen to this. I'm eating this beautiful steak. My kid is in full Wi-Fi mode. He's got Wi-Fi. He might as well be in space.
He's good. Yeah.
Right? He's good. My daughter's over there. Everybody's fine. My mother looks up and says, I'm going to have some vegetarians over the house, but I'm going to cook salmon.
Yeah.
I said, I'll tell you the rest of the story.
Okay.
Hold on. Because
Ron White. Here we go. Yeah.
And Mama White.
Mama White and Ronnie White.
and Ron White.
Miss Barbara.
Miss Barbara.
I
can finally
enter the studio.
I can say what I say when every time I walk in the studio. Here comes the Whites.
What's going on, Ron?
Yeah, can you get up there?
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Yeah, we're getting everyone situated in studio.
Good to see you.
So now there's a mic for him, and then you can talk into this.
Look at Vic. Look at Vic being nervous.
Producing the shit out of the segment.
Yes.
Okay, so where's Ron's mic?
Yeah,
we're one to hold it right there.
Okay. You got to hold him. You got to hold him.
I ran out of stuff to say anyway here.
What about headshots?
There we go.
How was
These are yours if you want to wear those so you can hear. No, his are those. Yeah, it's a very well-oiled machine.
Vic, it's like a Vic.
He wants things to run properly.
It's like a flight attendant, this one. He's a flight attendant all of a sudden.
I know there's comedy here. I want to try
Is this the kind of content you're looking for?
See?
You're getting hit right off the bat.
Okay, so
I think we're in.
that's Sherrod. He's a comedian.
How you doing?
That's Carl. He's a chef. That's Carl.
I'm sweat.
We went to the garden,
the Oriental Garden.
and it was absolutely delicious.
Thank you very much.
Mother said the soup was the best thing she ever tasted.
The soups, the stocks they make are incredible.
Yeah.
It was.
It's one of the highest rated Chinese restaurants, and it's actually real Chinese, run by Chinese. It's a real Cantonese place.
Yeah, I have a feeling that they put the General Chow's chicken and the sweet and sour chicken on there for the American tourist because there's all kinds of stuff I've never even seen before. Just in there, live neck clams and those clams with those big growths coming out of them. What was
the gooey duck. That's right. Yeah, nice pull, Miss Barbara.
You ate gooey duck?
No.
Gooey duck clams.
No, I know what the gooey duck clams are. I wouldn't touch that.
They're delicious.
Yeah. Are they? All right. How was the helicopter ride? Did you guys really do the helicopter around Manhattan?
Mother, you tell him.
Oh, we had a great time. Ron bribed him, so I got to sit in the front.
Oh,
nice.
It was a great.
Oh, that's it. There you go.
It's beautiful up there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's
it's great seeing a city from that perspective.
I was going to say that's the way to see New York City.
Yes.
It's a nice run. We just down the Hudson River and
you go around the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah,
or close?
Close to the Statue of Liberty. And
right.
Just it was great.
How much did he have to bribe him?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I just asked him later if that's what he did. So
I was told it worked.
Yeah, it did,
and by God, she sat in the front seat. And,
That's awesome.
and I sat in the back seat facing backwards.
Did you really?
Yeah. Doesn't matter. The view was great. And it was outside.
Yeah, you see it. All right.
They're fresh off of Phantom of the Opera last night.
It's Mother's favorite play, and I got to tell you, it sucked.
I'm with you.
Halfway through it, I was wishing that chandelier fell on me. I was.
It is long, though.
Oh, it goes on forever. Ever.
You look at the playbill and you're like, how many more songs do I have to sit through? You start counting them.
Yeah. Oh, golly.
I did not like it myself. I saw it about
Mother,
15 years ago.
Mother
easily.
had chills. I mean, she
really.
She
That's
loved
the
all,
fourth
and she
time
knows
I've
all
seen
this.
it.
Oh, really?
What do you like about it?
the music is just unbelievable. If you just listen to the music and don't look at anything else, the music is unbelievable.
Now, didn't he lean over and say something? halfway through or somewhere.
That I thought it was supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
She told me at dinner.
What part of opera did you get in your gifts?
He's waiting for the jokes.
She told me at dinner last night. This is what part of opera did you go get?
I can barely keep my eyes open.
Yeah,
It's not funny at all.
It's a long one, man.
But tonight, Hello Dolly with Bette Midler. So is that going to be funny?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
So you're doing a lot of shows while you're
That's
in
a
New
hard
York.
ticket.
Yeah.
That's a real hard ticket to get. Ron White's got some pull in Manhattan.
That's it. Yeah, I was kind of surprised we got him, and it wasn't even that bad a price.
The price was unbelievable.
Free.
Right, exactly.
The best travel segment ever.
I watched this deal go down last night when I was leaving. This negotiation for this was going on, and he's like, "I can do Hello Dolly. Can you really do Hello Dolly? I can do Hello." Just back and forth. I'm like, "Just do Hello Dolly for God's sake."
Yeah. So we're going to do that tonight. And then Book of Mormon on
Wow. Have you ever seen Book of Mormon?
I've seen it twice.
Amazing.
Oh, you're going to love it. I saw it with the original
that's what he
cast
told
and then
me.
the next generation of it. But it was great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Josh was in that too, right? Josh Gad.
Josh Gad was
an
before
original
anyone knew
cast.
who Josh Gad was.
Yeah, he's in front of the
It
show.
was amazing. You're going to love that one.
He's the guy from Girls, right?
No, he was.
He's in Frozen. He's
was
the
in
voice
Frozen.
of the snowman in Frozen.
He was
in
Olaf.
Beauty and the Beast.
Olaf and Frozen.
Yeah.
Well, the gay guy on Girls, he was the original.
Oh yeah, that's
was he?
yes. He was the
Yeah,
one. The
yeah,
other
yeah.
dude, the
That
taller
guy, I know who
dude.
you're talking about,
Yeah,
yes.
he was the original cast.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think Josh was.
Maybe he was second.
Okay. Yeah.
No, Josh was in the original cast.
With that
It was
other
him
guy.
and the guy
the
from
other
Girls.
guy.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the
yeah.
other guy.
Girls,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely, because that's how we met Josh and became friends. He used to do the show a lot.
Yeah.
So what? You guys are in town together, vacationing? What's this?
Yeah, Mother's traveled her whole life, and she told me the other day she had never been in New York City.
Oh.
And I've got some time off. I'm like, we're going to New York. We're going to see some plays.
So here I am.
You've never been to New York City?
Never. It just
Wow.
never was on my bucket list.
Right.
You know, to me, going to New York City was just going to another humongous city.
Yeah.
Right.
But when I got here, it really is not. It's just a match of just all kinds of cultures.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah, it is.
It's been a great time. I love it.
Yeah.
Amazing. So did you first see Phantom like where you live?
I saw it in Austin,
Right.
and then I saw it in Las Vegas, and then again in San Antonio.
And did the New York performance feel different from those performances?
Every performance
Yeah.
is different.
Yeah.
Yeah. The music is all the same, but the setup and the performance is all different.
Yeah.
Ron, you got to see Phantom a few more times to really take it in.
You do.
You think that,
Let's get him some tickets up.
Let's get tickets for a few
would.
different cities.
But
I would, but I've got to slam my dick in a sliding glass door, and I'm not going to have time to go.
Oh, that's that. Mom, if you had a nickel every time you caught him doing that.
I try not to count.
Oh, there she is. There she is. Well, I guess it's not for everyone, this Phantom of the Opera.
Well, I do have to say this Phantom, the one they had here in New York, was the most spectacular Phantom I've ever seen.
Yeah.
In all of them, he was tremendous. I wanted to take him home with me. I mean, he was.
Okay, brother.
Mama gotta live too, Ronnie.
Turn off mic number 2, please. We're going to shut down mic number 2.
It'll turn off by itself soon.
Yeah, it's busted.
Yeah, we got some problems in the studio, Ron.
equipment.
Yeah.
Right up there, Ron. Look, like doing that
there.
just for you.
There's some talented people on Broadway over here. I mean, these
it's
guys.
incredible.
You think?
No doubt about it, and I guarantee you, everybody but me, I think, really liked it. And the plays that I've been to here, I've really enjoyed every one of them except that one. And
Those are just long.
it was opera.
Yeah.
and it just turns out I don't like opera, and it turns out opera's right there in the name of it. I should have gone. There's a chance that this is going to be an opera.
You thought they were just using the word for something else.
It's a lead in.
Yeah, 'cause I loved In the Heights, which is a musical.
Oh, yeah, In the Heights is
which is
great.
not the same thing as an opera.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, musical's different. Yeah.
Right.
Because it's more contemporary most times. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, this one, Andrew Lloyd Webber
Yeah.
wrote this like 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
How long ago did he write? In the 80s,
not sure.
70s or 80s, maybe, somewhere like
something
that. Yeah, exactly.
Really? Indigent is a friend of mine. That's his daughter. She used to be on Fox News with me.
No kidding.
On Red Eye, yeah.
How loaded was that dude, Lloyd Webber?
He's still loaded.
He's still, yeah.
He's not
unbelievable. No.
I wrote him off years ago.
No, he's live.
He's
live.
probably got something in production right now.
Yeah.
That's not something new.
He's still working, this guy.
I think so. Yeah.
I think he just opened.
But he's still getting a check off this, right?
Cats and
everything.
And everything.
Oh, he wrote Cats also.
Even in London.
He's got written a million of them.
Even in London, checks are coming in for him.
Yeah, he's okay. He's all right.
I'm trying to see how old he is.
His lips look young.
He has the lips of a boy.
Put the rest of it in there, and it's not that young.
All we had in the picture were his lips.
Oh, he's not even that old.
Vita, Jesus Christ Superstar.
He's pushing 70.
There you go.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Pushing 70?
Yeah, he's a youngster.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's like 13 years younger than me.
Okay, we got it out of her. I told him not to ask you how old you are.
I'm 82.
Nice.
You don't look 82.
No, she looks great.
You're doing something right,
Well,
Mama White.
I don't know, but I think one of the things that she does that's so good is she still likes to get hammered and gamble.
That is true.
That'll keep you young.
Well, whatever rings your bell, I love to play blackjack. So,
Are you
play blackjack in Austin?
No, it's in Texas. Texas doesn't allow gambling.
Okay, I was trying to catch you up on it. I thought you had a secret spot
in Las Vegas.
In Vegas.
What was your best run? Sorry, Sherrod.
Oh, I'm not real good. I don't ever go and win a lot of money.
Right.
I wear maybe $200 or $300 or lose that money. So
Right.
I don't lose more than I can afford to.
But you don't want to play her at cards.
I don't lose more than he.
You
can
don't want to
afford
play her at
either.
Texas Hold'em. You don't want to play her at gin. You don't want to play her at spades or hearts or I don't know if she cheats, but she's unbeatable.
Really?
Unbeatable.
As long as you don't catch me, it's all right.
It ain't cheating until you get caught.
Oh, God.
Now, do you have a favorite casino in Vegas?
Well, I always go to the Mirage because that's where Ron is.
Okay.
But when I'm not with him, I like the.
Don't say this. Don't say this. No, the Mirage is listening right now, Mother. They give us all that stuff while we're there.
I like Mirage is it.
Yeah, that's where we go. That's where we all go.
There's a testimony to the Mirage right there. I think that's good.
What else have you guys done in New York? I mean, they've done a lot though. The helicopter ride, Phantom of the Opera.
Monday.
Oh, jeez.
We went. Well,
We had her Monday night. We had horrible plane or horrible weather.
Travel hell getting here.
Right. Both of us had 8 hours of delays. Again, she was coming out of Orlando, and I was coming out of Atlanta.
Right. 8 hours.
in the airport, just sitting there.
Yeah. What's the one thing about New York you were surprised with?
Well, nothing so far, actually. I really thought that there would be lots of people and then everybody trying to run over everybody else.
Oh, that's true.
And,
we walk with purpose here.
And cars just going this far apart. And
yes.
An inch apart. I forgot I'm on radio. I don't see that.
She's used to doing television. They usually do television together. They don't do a lot of radio. He was telling me. They told me a great story last night.
What? Tell it.
About the
which one about the country music awards?
The country music awards.
Oh wow, yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I'll tell the first part of it. They asked me to do the country music awards. I was in Vegas, and it was in Vegas, and it was a live show. And I told them, I said, "Yeah, I'll do it, but let me do it with my mom." And they were like, "We don't allow mothers," or something like that. I'm like, "Oh, don't ever say that in front of a country crowd because they love mothers out there. They really do." And I'd done another award show with her that wasn't live, and it went great. They loved it, and whatever. I don't care. That's what I want to do. If you want me in it, I want my mother in it. And then they gave us the script. And it sucked, and I'm like, I'm not saying this. I'll write it myself. I can't read what some bad comedy writer wrote.
Right.
And he goes, I wrote it. And I was like, okay, well, whatever, dude. Whatever, dude.
That's the only thing you can say, though, if you think about it.
It doesn't matter if Garth Brooks comes out here and says something that's not funny because he's Garth Brooks.
Right.
I'm Ron White. It matters if I come out here and say something funny. So they said, well, it has to be approved by us. So I wrote a bunch of stuff they'd approve. It's live television.
Yeah.
And we were Breakthrough Artist of the Year. And so
that was the award they were giving out.
That's the one we were giving out.
Yeah.
And so I said, and the Breakthrough Artist of the Year is, and Mother said,
The Rolling Stones.
Open the envelope and faked it.
That's amazing.
Rolling Stones.
That is amazing.
And it murdered. It killed.
Place blew up.
Oh, it was wonderful. Even the guy Luke Bryan, who's a he's a star now, he was the winner of it.
Oh,
and so I'm sure he didn't really think it was all that funny, but afterwards he said he thought it was funny, and then I've seen him a million times since, and then now he's got a story to tell about it that's interesting,
right?
And nothing else.
That's a great story.
The other part of it too is they never invited us back. So,
So that was your fault, Mother. That was your fault. You were giving them attitude all day.
With your demands.
She's got a very thick rider. There's a lot of demands in the rider. Very lot of Miss Barbara.
Are you guys eating at some good restaurants besides what was it? Oriental
Garden.
Yeah.
Oriental Garden.
Where did we go last night? Towel last night.
Towel on the east side.
That's the happening place.
I got good food there.
Right.
Are you gonna go to the
right by the hotel that we're staying in. So, and they have one in we're in West Hollywood now. They just opened, and this guy that lived on my street who I knew, he was telling me it's a hotel and like 6 bars. It's a 2-city block area that they own, and they were putting in a Tao as their signature big boy restaurant coming in, partnered with these guys,
right?
And I always thought he was, he was kind of like me, and because whenever I'd see him, he'd be real fucked up and just, talking about nothing, and and then he'd kind of tell me about this project, and it sounded like a 5-year-old telling a lie. So I didn't believe a word of it. And then finally, one day, he said, I said, well, what about this tequila? He goes, he loves my tequila, and he goes, yeah, I'll put it in all the restaurants and bars. And I'm like, well, that'd make him our biggest account. I'm like, that's good. And I never really believed it happened. Then he took me over there one day, and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, dude. This is amazing.
Really?
Wait, your tequila's in there?
It's all true.
Yeah.
At the West Coast one, we're going to get it in this
it's
one.
It's going to be in this one, but it's in the other one.
How's the tequila company doing?
Well, Clooney
obviously doing well if he's doing that.
Yeah, Clooney just... We started the same year, 2013, as Clooney did. He sold his company today for $1 billion.
He sold it today?
He sold Avion. That was his? Is that he Avion?
Him and, what's his name? Cindy Crawford's husband had the
Randy Gerber.
Randy Gerber, yeah.
Right.
Avion. Yeah, no, it's Casamigos.
Casamigos,
okay.
yeah. So
he sold it for $1 billion.
$1 billion?
$1 billion.
How far behind are you?
$1 billion. $1 billion. I mean, just to round it off, you don't want to. Just round it off there. Just about $1 billion.
Round it off.
I was seeing what kind of money he could make if he sold his.
Yeah,
he got a little more. That's crazy for $1 billion.
Casamigos is good.
His is the best one I've ever tasted. And you drink tequila. Yeah. Sherrod is a tequila drinker.
I am indeed.
I'm an idiot for not having a bottle with me. I did that. I did that Rogan podcast, and I didn't bring one, and because I didn't realized that you were going to be here and it was going to be this big a deal.
Yeah.
And I'd have brought you some tequila.
Do you
stop by the hotel? I got a bottle of it.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I drank some with him last night.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
We're here tomorrow, Ron White. We could do a tequila day.
All right.
And put some bottles.
It wouldn't be the first time, man. We've done tequila days in the studio.
I'll bring it to the Food Network if you want it.
I'll bring it. I'll bring a bottle.
I'm serious. We'll fucking have a party in here.
Yeah.
When you did Rogan's podcast, were you smoking the dope?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How do they feel about that here?
I love it.
Oh,
not in here.
Yeah.
Well,
not in the building.
You can do it in Opie's office.
And no one was surprised.
Doug Benson might have.
Yeah, we got.
It happens at times.
I was on that podcast for like 3.5 hours.
Are you shitting me, really?
Oh, you settle in when you do Rogan's podcast. You settle in.
By the end of it, I was like, I didn't even know why we were continuing it. I was so wasted, and then I didn't even know how big the deal that was. I didn't know how big Rogan's podcast was.
Yeah. You gone?
But it had 7 million downloads. Yeah. The one that I did,
right?
And I went back and tried to listen to it, and I was like, I don't see what's so spectacular about it. But I mean, I've gotten more comments on that than anything I've ever done in my entire career.
I believe it.
People coming up to me going, I heard you on the road. I heard you right. I mean, every day from that thing. And I was like, I just thought I was doing him a favor.
That's crazy, man. He's big.
3.5 hours and he doesn't break.
Nah, really.
Did you get up and pee?
I did.
I was dying to pee.
Really?
Because it becomes a man thing. You're sitting across from Rogan. He's not getting up to pee. And then you look like a fool when you raise your hand and go, I really finally got to pee.
Really? I would just say I have to pee. I wouldn't feel challenged by his manhood.
Have you been in there?
You're not jousting, bro. You're in a pub.
I don't know what it is.
I pee when I need to pee.
I was hurting. I was hurting.
I pee. Abe Lincoln said I'm free, so I'm a pee.
Free to pee.
Free to pee. T-shirts.
Free to pee, you and me.
Does your mom like the tequila? Mom, you like the tequila?
What do you drink?
I'm not a tequila drinker.
What do you like?
I like wine.
All right, Mother, we're going to change that answer for other
Hey, you wanted me to say what I had to say, darling.
I'm just using my mother to improve my image. That's the only reason I brought her here. I put her to bed at 9:30 and get hookers and cocaine and go nuts.
It's like Tiger Woods' mother at that press conference.
Right, just see if that helps. Run that one up the pole.
One more time.
Well, he's nice to his mother.
Now, you like the white wine or red wine?
I like Riesling.
Riesling?
White
Riesling,
wine.
yeah, okay.
On rocks. It has to have ice in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you like Riesling? If you should try in Canada, in the Niagara section, they make these ice wines. If you like Rieslings, these things are incredible. Incredible.
Are they available here in the States?
So what they do is that the grape freezes, and when it freezes, they harvest it.
Oh.
So it's like Riesling times 100. It's
wow.
incredible stuff.
Is it any you get at any liquor store?
Yeah, you just ask for ice wine.
Ice wine.
Ice wine.
And just to start, don't buy anything under $20. It's like fucking castor oil. But
Okay.
but over that, it's delicious.
You got to
stuff.
spend a few bucks.
You spend a few bucks, but
All
you're going to enjoy
try
a really great wine.
What does this have to do with Ron's tequila? We're trying to sell some bottles right
Let's
now.
do it.
Number one.
Right.
Yeah,
What do you drink?
brand.
What do you
Number
drink,
one.
Mother?
I'm number one, of course.
He pitched her under the console.
Nailed it.
Is
that the...
And did you change your factory
that's
down
the
there
one.
in Mexico? I remember we had a discussion about you setting up shop.
Well, it's not something that I could change. We have made it bigger.
Okay.
But it's still the ugliest, dustiest shithole that's ever made tequila.
It's hilarious. We went over this one day in Mexico.
It's a dump. I didn't even want to go in it. The people, the Rebesquez family, who are sweet as they can be,
Right.
make the best tequila in the world. It's theirs. So I don't think they listen to. They don't speak English, so it doesn't matter. So but
I'll translate.
It's really close to the Herradura distillery, which is a theme park.
Oh, okay.
So this one is like nearly dead dogs and fat people in dirty shirts and shit, and pouring tequila in dirty jars and
Really?
But it's so undeniably delicious,
Right.
And we've been drinking it for 25 years, and it's never been sold in America. So my brother-in-law started pestering him about it, and it took him 4 years, and he finally got him to let us bring it over here. And now they love us to death. Yeah,
That's awesome.
There's the number one bus.
Number one tequila.
Those are medals that we've won. Each one of them, we've won. We quit entering contests because we only have so much room on the posters. But at some point you don't need to do it anymore. The Extra Añejo has never been beaten in a competition of any kind. That's won a gold medal. Every single competition has been to.
Wow.
And they've all won gold medals and double gold medals, and we've won 2 bronze medals, 2 silver medals, and 9 gold medals.
Wow.
And then we quit entering them. And we weren't even there. We found out we could just send it's double blind taste tests, and we were at the first one when we went to, and we won a gold medal for our Extra Añejo, and we were jumping around. I mean, we knew how good it was, but we didn't know the critics were all going to go, "Fuck yeah, you're right."
Right.
And then the next one we couldn't go to, which was the biggest one in the country, Mexican Spirits Competition in San Diego. And then Alex was reading, and he goes, "Says here we can just send it to them, and you got to pay your $600, but you just send it in." So we won 2 silvers and another gold, and then we won Best in Show for packaging. Sure. And I'm like, we just flat tore the place down.
What makes your tequila better than others?
The flavor.
Yeah. But I mean, is there something you could talk about?
It's you know what? It's something that I don't even know. The process of tequila. It's got 3 ingredients. It's got water, agave, and love. That's it. That's all that's in it. And
yes, Carl.
So the thing with tequilas, what's incredible about them is it's artisanal the way you roast these agaves, right? So you can have 3 people working with the same plant, and have 3 completely different results. It's like a pitmaster in barbecue, right? So
start with the same meat, but
start with the same meat, but at the end you're like, what? That it's 2 completely different flavors, right? So how you roast it, what temperature, when you harvest it,
how old the plant,
and it's literally it's like wine people,
right?
You know, you give them both vines, and then in 20 years you got one that wins championships and one that's not good for a dog.
Right.
You know what I mean? Same thing with.
Is there other companies fooling around with tequila and putting other stuff in there?
The only person right now is Sammy Hagar, who's doing a mezcal and an agave mix together.
Right. How's that?
It's pretty good. I had it, but it's not. It's something else.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not.
You can't call it tequila.
Right. It's apples and oranges.
If it's not made in that region of Mexico, the Jalisco region, that you can't call it tequila. You have to call it mezcal.
Yeah.
And there are a lot fewer rules to make a mezcal than there are tequila. And tequila is so shockingly highly regulated in Mexico. I mean, every barrel there, they know what it's there, when it was put in, they know exactly what's in it, and they're all chipped and tagged and marked. And every time we went into a casino, what is it called, distillery?
Right.
There were people in there from this country because they get a cut, and especially if it's taxed really heavily if it's not sent out of the country. That's so it's what's in there is what's in there, you know. And they're really picky about it, and they watch it really close.
They have stricter regulations in Mexico. Believe it or not, that sounds crazy. Mexico and regulations.
I know, because everything else is a little vague down there, but not this,
not that.
But this is their trade. So this is the same as if you have champagne. You can only call it champagne if it comes from Champagne, France, right? Well, tequila has 3 times the amount of regulations than the French do.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, they stopped the shipment of ours at an order because the tequila went from a vat into a bottle a day early, and we had to, or it had been in the bottle. I don't know what there was. It stopped production. I mean, it stopped sales anyway. And so we had to go back to take all of it back and rebottle it.
No.
And send it back out. I'm like, how do you even catch that?
That's how particular they are?
Yeah.
They don't catch the 2 million people, but they catch the fucking
And meanwhile, you get prescription drugs with no prescription right off the plane.
2 million people fucking leapfrogging over to Arizona.
And all because you bottled it one day earlier?
Or something. He's something in the
more
process.
Or less?
Something
The rules are the rules.
Wow.
It's like NASCAR, man. Rules are the rules.
Yeah, they got him on a ticky-tack foul.
Right. Ticky-tack foul.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
Right. But the extra añejo, because Carl drinks bourbon, it's aged in bourbon barrels.
Right.
Yeah. So that one...
Now, we don't know what kind of bourbon barrels. They won't tell us, but... like I'm going to start making it myself, you know. Like if I somehow found the recipe to Coca-Cola that I wake up every morning and make myself one. But there's no secret to the ingredients. It's water and agave, and they've been agave farmers. We're written for 140 years, and then they started doing this about 60 years ago.
Wow,
and that's what it boils down to. So agave farmers, these guys, you couldn't grow an agave if they put a gun to your head. This shit's so hard.
That's hard to grow.
Growing fucking cactus?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. That's hard.
And it's also difficult because, I mean, if the longer they are in the ground, the better they are. Yep. Up to about 10 years. So ours are 7.5 to 9-year-old plants, depending on what they look like.
How big is this farm? How big?
Thousands of acres. Yeah. They were smart. They started just acquiring that land out there and a piece at a time, and then they just got a big chunk of it. They still are farmers. I mean, they still sell agave. So we source our own stuff. So that's one of the things that controls how good it is. That they know what's what in their field. And so wow. So. And now we also bought some land across the street that we can put in another distillery.
Awesome.
That is not going to be quiet. So I hadn't taken anybody to this. Oh, you got to come see it. Because then you got to talk them into the front door.
It's not a showy place.
Why? No, it ain't. There's nothing showy about it.
Why did you want to get in the tequila business? It was
really my brother-in-law that wanted to do it, and you know, he's my dearest friend, and you know, I wanted, you know, I'd like to see a big home run for him, quite frankly, and it's fun to do anyway. And I drank scotch for a lot of years, and this is just better for me. Because it's not a depressant. And I drink a lot of scotch and then get morose, which makes nobody horny.
Yeah.
Or happy. Miss Barbara with the tag.
Or happy.
Yeah, tequila's a better drink.
Yeah, it's a
better buzz.
Yeah, it's a stimulant instead of a depressant. And And they're just really, it has nothing in common with any other, except you can get fucked up. It's not like you can't get so drunk on this stimulant. Whatever.
I can't drink anything darker than me now.
This is dark.
If it's darker than me.
No, look at the Reposado in a glass.
Yeah.
It's pretty dark.
They have the Blanco also.
Yeah,
I like the Blanco.
Okay, we got it.
Oh. Can't wait till tomorrow. So you have both, you want to have both bottles tomorrow?
I don't know.
We'll try to find it. It's in town. It's in Manhattan somewhere, I think.
I'll have the Mexican chef Julian Medina make us some tacos.
All right, let's double it up with
tacos and tequila tomorrow on this fine show.
Toloache. Yeah, that guy's great. He's
the best in the city.
He's Iron Chef too.
Yeah.
He's Iron Chef too.
We're gonna have it. We'll give him a bottle and put it in the stores.
I love that.
I'll start muscling for you in New York.
I need it. You need the Cuban on your side. I'm telling you. At all times.
I wouldn't laugh at that. He's dead serious.
He's the real deal.
I get shit done.
The Cuban can get some things done.
Oh yeah,
they call the Cuban the can opener because he can open anything.
Any restaurant, anywhere,
22 restaurants,
exactly.
22.
22. He opened
up 22. Wow,
22. Only lost one.
Where are you guys eating tonight, Mama?
I haven't heard.
I was going to ask the Cuban.
Yeah, what about the French place before they get Broadway show?
What do you want to eat?
Yeah, what kind of food you like?
Well, it's going to be really late, so something light.
Okay, so later after the show.
Light. And the show is right here?
The show. It's on Broadway.
It's on Broadway.
Yeah, they're going to see
Hello Dolly.
Which is right across the street from the Phantom.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so you're on.
So you can give the Phantom another finger.
You know what? Like I haven't been brutal enough on
we had a great
World
dinner.
Radio.
We had a great dinner right up the street at a place called Butter. My friend Alex Cornicelli, which is a friend of ours.
She knows Alex Cornicelli.
I see. She's a friend of ours.
Yeah.
She's a friend of ours.
We was there 2 nights ago.
Yeah. She we were on the same show together called Guys Grocery Games.
Oh, okay.
Life area.
Yeah, because I watched that time. Yeah.
I'm on
I thought I recognized you.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, all right.
See that?
It's a very unique look.
I'm big Food Network.
Yeah, I do. I love to watch it. I don't apologize for that.
No problem. And then, you should go there. I'll call her and get you all set up.
Yes.
It was delicious. We went last week. It was outstanding.
Unbelievable.
It was really, really
Well,
good.
I've heard it had really.
They have.
really had
it was
great
Do you like
food.
shrimp?
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
They have the best shrimp cocktail you ever have.
Ooh, it was good. I remember
Right, with
that
the
little
toasted
spin.
coriander.
Yes.
You're
And
gonna
the
love
lemon
it.
zest.
Oh, it's great.
Yes.
And she cooks the shrimp right.
And that
She
aged
poaches
steak,
it so
that
slowly.
steak.
The tomahawk steak is delicious.
The pork chop. I'm
The
telling
pork,
you.
tobacco smoked pork chop.
A good
What
pork
part
chop.
of light did you not understand?
That is late for him, Mom.
That is. I'll have a seltzer with it.
That's a salad for Carl. That's easy.
No, they have the appetizers are very light. They have great oysters. They have a tuna tartare that's fantastic, and they have the shrimp was great. We had all the appetizers, right?
They should go before the show.
The mac and cheese gnocchi.
I say go before the show.
Go before
Macaroni
the
and
show.
cheese
Maybe
gnocchi.
they have the rest.
What time's the show? 7:30.
No, it's 8 o'clock. We could go before.
It's 5 now.
We didn't need a tunnel lunch.
No,
You're very close. Very close.
It's right down
2
the
blocks
street.
away.
It's not
Yeah.
far.
Run by the hotel, freshen up a little bit,
It's
get to
gorgeous
Hello
in there.
Dolly. It's a gorgeous spot.
Wow, the place is.
It's gorgeous, and it's a real restaurant run by real people. So you're not there for 3 hours listening to somebody talk about themselves. You know what I mean? You get there, you eat, and you go.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's do it.
Okay.
I'll call ahead for you guys during the break and make sure you're okay.
Then we have a mushroom spaghetti or something.
Oh, we did. Oh, my goodness.
Holy shit.
You just lost me on that one.
Thank you. You would think it's meat. You would think the mushrooms were meat. You couldn't
it's
tell the
so
difference.
good.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
it's that good.
It's very earthy
I thought it
and
was
hearty.
beef.
It was delicious. It was,
It
so
was
good.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really good.
All right, we should take a break then.
Okay.
We got to anyway.
Gotta make some phone calls.
Pork chop, right?
Well, me and Mom are going to bail.
Okay.
That's what I mean right
Yeah.
there.
That was a quick hour.
That's our dinner. So that's I mean, Ron, you're going to eat well.
I'm telling you. Yeah. And Alex is going to be excited to see you guys.
Pull down.
Have you there.
Look at that's the pork chop.
It was the
That's what I'm
best.
having right there.
It was the best right there.
It's so good.
And the pork chop comes from Creekstone Farms, which, I mean, for us, it's inside baseball. But these guys, I mean, they care more about pigs than people. You know what I mean? So they make some great stuff.
The gnocchi mac and cheese.
That's the gnocchi mac and cheese. Carl said they're woolly pigs, right, Carl?
Yeah,
they got woolly, long
pigs.
hair.
Oh yeah, you pet them and then you shoot them.
And they're delicious.
They're delicious. One of my favorite things to look dinner in the eye before.
He means it.
Watch out, what's the
what are you promoting, Ron? Anything?
Nothing.
You're just chilling out in New York. No, it's good.
Yeah.
I got some time off, and
That's awesome. You playing some golf?
Playing a ton of golf.
Vic said that he caddied a little bit for
Sometimes
you.
I'll drive
a little bit.
He'll go out and with us and partake in whatever's going on out there.
It's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Flying to where is it? Scottsdale. Friday to get fitted for those PXG clubs. Me and my buddy Jay McGraw are going to meet down there, and
sweet.
And he just joined a swanky golf club. He said, "We're going to play golf." I'm like, "It's 110 degrees in Scottsdale. You missed it."
I think you were telling me
120. So
yeah, 120 yesterday. They were like closing the parks at noon, saying it was too hot to be outside.
Vic was telling me you had a great front nine, and then it fell apart on the back. But he was like,
No, the other way around. He for 2 days in a row he was having a crappy front nine and then killing it on the back,
destroying on the back.
Yeah, backside Ronnie, which was my prison name.
Wait, you're backside Ronnie? The backside Ronnie? The backside Ronnie? Let me see the neck tattoo.
Here it is.
Oh, man.
That's awesome.
But anyway, me and Mom are going to bail. And, we love you to death, and a lot of fun.
Enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
We will, and
Mama White.
hi to all the Cam fans out there all over the world. Thanks for still listening and coming out to these shows.
Right.
Start touring again in 3 weeks, and I'll get to her until I'm,
We're at the Roxino the last weekend in July. He and I'm doing that show within the Roxino in Cleveland, Ohio, the 28th and 29th. So that's a date I know because I'm on that one.
I don't know. I got to tell you, I don't know any of them.
That's the way to be.
Thanks a lot, guys.
I call it.
Thank you, Ron.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
All right.
Number one.
Thank you.
Number one.
Enjoy New York City, Mama White.
I am.
Oh,
very
also,
much.
you can go to taterstequila.com.
There we go.
And we'll send it straight to your house.
Oh.
So that's the ticket to that. So somebody sent me a tweet the other day that said, I don't think you should use the stage, because that's where I sell a lot of from. I've always promoted the shows, but it's another thing next to me. I don't think you should use the stage to sell your tequila. And I said, why don't you go find a nice, quiet place to fuck yourself? Someplace with a shade tree.
Shade tree. A hammock.
All right, with that, let's thank Ron White and his mom for stopping by. We're going to take a quick break. We will be back. Going old school. I like that one. Styx Renegade.
Love it.
Renegade.
Yes, we got Sherrod Small. We got Carl Ruiz.
Thank you.
I don't know if I want to call you Carl, the Cuban, the Mad Cuban, Sabor Chef.
Let's call the
A
whole
lot of
thing
people that
off.
are just getting into this, not that new. It's not that new of a show anymore.
Right.
They think you're like 5 different fucking people.
know
So which one are we going to go with? We're going to go with Carl?
I'll tell you a little story. I'll tell you a little story on what I
Yes.
don't want to use.
What?
I was Father's Day.
Right.
I'm eating at this place, Sammy's, one of my favorite restaurants in New Jersey. So I'm sitting there, and the guy comes to the table.
Yeah.
And he's like, Mad Cuban. And he takes a picture with me and everything. And like, Mad, he keeps saying it. And my kid's like, what the fuck is the Mad Cuban? What's wrong with you? What are you mad about?
Right.
So as that's going on, the guy standing next to me, my mother-in-law decides to get into a conversation. She's having vegetarians over the house.
All right.
So she asks me out loud.
Yeah.
She says, Carl, they're vegetarian, so I'm going to cook salmon. I said, what? They're vegetarians.
Yeah.
So she turns around, she looks at my wife, her daughter, and the kids directly in the face, dead serious, and says, salmon's not an animal.
Salmon's not an animal.
It's a fish.
Wow. Salmon is not an animal.
Salmon's not an animal. Wow.
Salmon is not an animal.
And that's your mother-in-law?
And I got a fan behind me. She's Googling it because now Marie's about as subtle as dynamite.
That's what I like about her.
Ma! I hear from the other side of the table, Ma, don't be so fucking stupid. It's got eyes and a mouth.
And a mouth. Oh, my God.
And she's Googling it, and I guess like the first 9 results.
Yeah.
said it's a fucking animal, and I see her close her little phone and put it down and keeps arguing.
Right. So what does that have to do with what I'm supposed to call you?
Well, don't call me the Mad Cuban because it's
that's how I was introduced to you.
It reminds me of something.
Well, it reminds you of that.
Of that moment.
Oh, I got you.
Let's not do that.
But then why was I introduced to you as the Mad Cuban? I mean, you were introduced to me as the Mad Cuban.
No. You.
Where the fuck did I get it from then?
You started it.
Anthony Cumia said it.
Oh, okay.
He said it one day?
He said it when first time I came in here because I'm always angry about something.
Oh.
So he said the Mad Cuban.
Because I got confused when Guy Fieri.
He just calls you the Cuban, right?
Yeah, Guy Fieri.
He just calls him the Cuban.
He calls him the Cuban, and that sounds a little better. All right, so we're done with that.
Yeah, so it's the Cuban.
The Cuban.
Yeah, and salmon's an animal.
And salmon's an animal, absolutely.
That's your mother-in-law?
What a joy of a dinner that was.
I want to thank Ron White for coming by with his mom.
Miss Barbara, they were great.
Barbara.
That was all right.
Yeah,
learned a lot about tequila. And
he'll come tomorrow.
He's all set.
I'm going to meet him. Yeah, I'm going to meet him there.
Learned about his hate for the Phantom of the Opera.
God, he was funny.
I was so mad when I went many years ago.
I saw it. It was long as fuck.
It was too fucking long, and I'm serious. I looked at the program and said, "How many more fucking songs?" And I started counting. I'm like, "Are you serious? 8 more songs to go?"
And it's already dark in there.
I didn't like it.
My mother,
and it's still on Broadway, man. It's been there forever.
Longest running.
Is that the longest running now?
Cats was.
No, I mean, but it's current longest running. Gotcha.
I took my mom, and she loved it. Same. She'd never seen it. She really wanted to go, and I took her like 4 or 5 years ago. And there's one song near the end where he's crying because he's missing the girl so much. So he gets all choked up and he goes into this really sad song. And it's the only time. And my mom loved it and thought it was great. But in this really poignant moment, she leans over to me and goes, "That doesn't seem real phantomish. I mean, he seems like he's kind of a wuss. Why is he crying?" And I started. I was laughing this hard, and it was disturbing people around us because I'm like, "Shh, shh, shh, just be quiet. Just be quiet. Don't say anything else. That was already hilarious. Just don't say anything else. I just think he's kind of a wuss. I thought the Phantom was supposed to be kind of a badass."
I didn't pay attention to shit. I couldn't even tell you what it was about. That's
really?
I was out of it. I was like,
when he
I
popped
am
up
not
on the thing,
in.
you see him peeking.
I sort of remember
really
it starting in the rafters or something. I think
there's nothing wrong with it.
one light or right.
He peeks over.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. I don't know.
it's-
I couldn't walk you through Phantom of the Opera. I have no idea what it's about.
You're shameful.
And I was sitting there.
You don't know it's based on one of the oldest stories and all that. It's one of the first, the silent film era. It goes back to that. You know, it's a phantom that haunts the opera house.
Yeah.
All right.
It was a
Lon
silent
Chaney
film.
Sr.
Look at you.
Started it.
The original version from a classic film history,
right?
In the silent film, she creeps up behind him, and rips the mask off, and they show the 1929 version of whatever that would be of the face, what he would be all crazy, but
all right,
it's a cinematic moment.
Very nice. Yes, Carl.
Alex says she can't wait to see you.
Oh, cool.
Oh, all right, Alex.
Hey. Making new friends.
So maybe you get your fucking talons off my wife.
I knew you were going somewhere with that.
I did too.
Is Ron White coming back with tequila tomorrow for real?
Yeah.
Tomorrow's
I'll set up all the tacos. I'll get you all set.
Tacos and tequila tomorrow.
Tacos and tequila tomorrow.
We might have to Facebook Live the entire show tomorrow.
Yay.
We did the first hour today. Go to my Facebook page. You can see the video of the first hour. Opie Radio fans.
If he can get it in here somehow. It's in this town somewhere.
Oh, I thought he said he had one at the hotel.
He got one bottle,
that ain't going to make it through today. We started drinking that last night. So, there's that. He may have another one coming.
Okay.
Right. I don't. But he was not lying. There is one back at the hotel, but we got into that last night.
Does he need distributorship in New York?
So I don't know if I think he's got somebody. It's only in 7 or 8 states. This is one of them.
Okay.
But I don't know who has it here in Manhattan. I'll get more of the info from him later.
I could ask my T-shirt guy, but he is he's busy. This guy, the email's coming in.
He's pissed.
He's like, stop sending me T-shirt designs. I can't keep up with this.
He's got to keep up.
He is panicking.
Hire a guy. Fucking son of a bitch.
It's just supposed to be a little side thing.
If you think it's a lot now.
Yeah.
I mean, those shows are selling. That's a good thing.
It is a good thing. Hey, Lewis, I want to go to you for a second. Yes, so you got Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. I know. Just mentioning those names. But they're going to hire a surrogate for their third child.
Yeah, so the same girl they used for the first two? Thanks.
Well, she can't get pregnant anymore. Something happened.
Yeah, she can't carry a baby, I guess, to term anymore.
She's having.
Is it about that?
She having.
They had an episode of the show that they was
or
talking
she doesn't
about
want to deal with being pregnant again.
Well, they had an episode of the show where her doctor told her that she can't. She won't be able to carry a kid.
I thought I read something like that.
And what's great about that show is nothing's staged, so that definitely was real. That is as true TV is.
That's not fake news. That's real news.
That's real news. Everything besides the Kardashians is fake news.
Speaking of pregnancies, I got to tell Vic Henley really quickly. They figured out Zach's headaches. In Little People Big World.
What is it?
It's not a medical emergency after all.
good.
It's stress because of Tori's getting close to delivering a little person.
Oh,
which has happened, but I'm watching the actual show.
Wait, what? What?
I give him Little People Big World updates.
It's a thing we do.
Okay.
Zach is having tremendous headaches.
Zach is a shorty one.
He's the little nugget.
Okay.
He's got a twin brother that's normal size.
Yeah.
I go normal size.
Sure.
No, average size.
It's normal size.
No, it's average.
We figured out a long time ago it's normal size.
No, it's not. It's average
we
size.
figured it out a long time ago, and it's normal size.
So then the other kid is abnormal?
Well, I mean, there's not as many of him as shoe fits. But the headaches are being caused because he's panicking because, she's going to have
that's good. I'm glad.
Tori's going to have a C-section, so that's freaking everybody out, and that caused Zach's headache. So everyone is very happy about that.
So his wife had a little person.
They know it's going to be.
Why do you talk so much about this midget show?
He loves it. He's fascinated with it.
I am fascinated by it.
And then I watched it for a while when it first came out. So we had this weird crossover moment where I probably watched it for three or four seasons. They're probably up to 8 or 9 seasons now.
Easily.
And then,
I've watched every episode.
So somehow or another it came up, and then he picked up right where I left off. And he goes, "Oh, then you don't know about it." He was filling me in like it was just two women talking about their favorite Housewives episode or something. I was laughing my ass off.
I bother Vic by texting him Little People Big World updates, and then he sends back text messages to me where it's just giggles and
and you guys did it on the air like the back and forth?
Yeah, it sort of came up, and then now he started texting me with it.
That explains why we lost the replay.
Too much Little People Big World.
Right off a cliff.
You should have taken it to Pit Boss.
Right.
And this is how bad it's getting. So we forced our kids to watch Little People Big World.
Right.
And dealing with some more horse shit with let me point.
Yeah.
So I was dealing with some crap today. So then my wife texted me right before the show today and goes, to cheer you up, the kids are discussing Little People Big World. So job well done.
You cursed them with it. They're in. What, you was doing with shit today?
Huh?
Today.
Every day.
What now?
That's why I had to let you in on my moods.
Today?
Today. There's always something.
Lord have mercy.
And it's all nonsense.
That's why we got to be like the roll-offs and not let anything get us down.
This is the easy part. Come in here for 3 hours and then make sure you get out of the building before you see anyone.
Right.
Yeah.
See one person and then it's more problems.
Wow.
That's why I love being in the hallway.
Yeah, away from everybody.
As long as they don't walk through my office. I'm good. I'm good.
I made Gail
That was
Bennington.
so real and so scary at the same time. I didn't know what to do.
I meant every second.
I know you did. You did.
I wasn't even trying to make you laugh.
No, you weren't.
I was like, this is my office.
I laughed.
Have some respect.
I laughed I had the same laugh as if some guy took and showed his dick to a kid. I'm like,
somebody's going to help.
Police, please.
It's best.
I did. I think I said it on the air. Have you had uncomfortable moments with your stepkids over the years?
Yeah, like when I have to buy him shit.
Well, I was on Columbus Avenue, and there was a little person walking, and my son, really loud, as he doesn't know any better, said, "Where is that person? Where is that?" How did he say it? Shit. Well, I think it was a girl. So where's that girl's parents? Why is she walking by herself?
All right. That's legitimate. That's not that bad.
Let's go for.
I thought it was going to be a million times worse.
Yeah, way worse. I thought it was going to be way worse.
Oh, my God.
It is bad, though.
Totally normal.
It's bad because she heard.
No, that's fine.
And then
That's
I'm like,
okay.
oh, my God. Hey.
No. You just say, hey, she's a grown-up. She's just not as tall as everyone else, but that's a grown woman.
I didn't. I explained it a different way.
When I was
What did you say? God, oh, no. Oh, God, no.
When I was your son's
He goes, oh, God, no.
When I was your son's
I'm not a
age,
monster. Jesus, I'm just fucking with you.
my dad had a boss, and the man's name was Joe Burney, and I was exactly Huddy's. I was probably 5 or 6 years old, and my boss worked for a man. His name was Burney, Burney, and his hands were horribly disfigured. and looked like they had been burned up. But it wasn't from a fire. It was just a disfigurement. He was right.
Little crab hands.
And little
lobster hands?
Yeah, little yes,
Lobster
exactly.
Hands. Lobster hands, like from the show.
I like those.
But it looked like I somehow was old enough to know, what burns would look like or something, probably from the torture at my house. But I'm sitting there with my dad and his boss, and I just finally pops out of my mouth. I did what your son did. I'm like, is your name Joe Bernie because your hands are all burned up?
Oh,
and he started laughing his ass off. He thought it was hilarious. He knew I was just a kid, and he put it together. It looks that way.
Right.
And then my dad yanked my ass up and dragged me around somewhere, and it made me come back and apologize. He's slapping me and hitting me, And then the boss gets mad at my dad. He's like, "Why aren't you punishing him? That was funny." Right. My dad goes, "Look, you fucking take care of your kids. I'll take care of mine."
Yeah, burnt up hand, son of a bitch.
I was like, now I'm in trouble twice.
Oh.
Yeah, they're arguing over me, the boss and my dad. It's so fucking weird. But that's not weird to say. Where are parents?
If you want to read a crazy book, Lobster Boy.
Lobster Boy.
Lobster Boy is insane.
I've heard of it.
Have you really?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Let's see. It's. Okay, Lobster Boy, in his account of the sensational life and murder of Grady Stills Jr. Styles, Grady Styles Jr., also known as the legendary carnival freak Lobster Boy.
Yeah.
And they bring in all the other sideshow freaks
to talk about it.
Yeah, because they all sort of there's a town they all used to live in Florida.
Yeah,
it's like the movie Big Fish.
They were shunned. They basically were shunned by society, so they figured out how to live together in this one area.
Right.
And then that became sort of a tourist attraction.
Okay.
But they all sort of settled in the same area. And the life of this Lobster Boy, wow, is this a good book.
What was it? Now,
I'm trying to remember everything that's in it, but there was a murder and all sorts of stuff.
He murdered somebody or somebody murdered him?
I believe.
It says brutal death of him.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they fucked him up good.
Yeah, so.
That's great. I love crazy stuff.
That's some fucking...
I just realized... Yeah. I loved the book when I read it many years ago, but I can't tell you what it's about.
Oh, no. You're the worst.
He retains absolutely nothing. He retains nothing.
Yeah.
That's when
I'm being honest, though. I'm like, why am I talking about this? I don't remember a lot about the book anymore, but I do remember enjoying it at the time.
Jesus.
I probably read it like 20 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, Fred Rose and Lobster Boy. The bizarre life and brutal death of Grady Styles Jr.
His legs were lobstered, too?
Yes, but he made a shitload of money in the sideshow.
So worth it?
He's full lobster.
Full lobster?
If
you can't go full lobster.
No. If you're full lobster, it's worth it.
Huh?
It's worth it.
What do you mean, just to be?
How do you
take the money for being?
I'm telling you, what you'll learn is a lot of the freak show stars were really pissed off when everyone else had their morality because they're like, this was the only way we could make a living.
Right.
So it wasn't the sideshow freaks, that were setting that, wow.
He's gone. He retained nothing.
was shutting down the sideshows and the carnivals and stuff because they're like, we make good money with this.
People thought it was exploitation of the carnival things. That's how they made their money.
We're like, you know how much we're making? This is how we're paying our fucking bills. They were really, really mad.
Raking an ass.
And most of them were doing it with their own will, man. No one was forcing them to. Well, I'm sure there was some of that, but the majority knew exactly what they were doing.
Probably gave them an identity.
All that.
Yeah.
So,
let freaks be freaks.
Let's say hi to John in Boston. John.
Freaks come
out
at night.
You cut me off before I had a chance to tell you, dude, that the show is awesome. I've been a listener since the only station that really rocks.
Wow.
And this has been as funny as anything you've ever done. And I enjoy the show. Sherrod, Carl, Vic, you guys are fucking killers.
Thank you.
It's a real. Sorry, I'm getting nervous. Real funny show, and I enjoy it a lot.
Cool, man. Thanks so much.
Thank you, man. We really appreciate it. And I want to go to Boston and eat some food.
Well, now that we had now that this segment just ended with lots of books I don't remember,
I like Opie's Alzheimer's
again, though.
Alzheimer's book review segment. You know, I had a book once. It was about lobsters.
Remember this, though. I threw myself under the bus. I was pulling it off for a second there, and then I'm like, you know what? I got to let these guys in on something.
You never remember any of it.
The oldest restaurant in America, isn't that the Lobster House?
Thank you, John.
Oh, yeah.
John, isn't that right? Is that the Lobster House?
Here's
I just hung up on John.
Well,
I'm sorry.
one thing everyone should know about Boston, fucking crushes New York, is that all the seafood goes to Boston first. That seafood market, and then it gets distributed out.
Oh,
so you get first dibs in that town.
That's
I didn't know that.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
so we don't get first dibs here.
Nope.
So
We're sloppy seconds here in New York.
Wow.
Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. So they're going to have a third kid, Lewis. Walk us through this because they're trying to find a surrogate, but not just any surrogate. You got to follow some rules.
Yeah, you got strict rules if you want to be the surrogate for Kim Kardashian and Kanye. First of all, you're required to refrain from, and most pregnant women have to refrain from smoking, drinking, and drugs.
Right, that's the basic stuff.
Right. But she cannot have sexual activities in the 3 weeks leading up to the pregnancy, including foregoing sexual intercourse for 3 weeks following the embryo implantation.
Yeah, because you can get the kid herpes or something too. Things like that can happen.
True.
I get
You
it.
don't want to come on the kid's head.
She cannot go into hot tubs or saunas.
Yeah,
Cannot handle or change cat litter.
Yeah,
apply hair dye.
Cat litter. What's that about?
There's ammonia and there's chemicals in there.
on there.
But I mean,
I think it's the cat shit. The cat shit has certain parasites or
Both,
something.
okay.
Yeah. If you ask Marie, you want to see where Marie comes from?
Yeah.
Ask her about cats. We were at a party with a bunch of fancy people, and she starts telling people don't have cats with babies because the cat will take the breath away from the baby.
she's one of those.
And the fucking, you got to see all these people. Everyone there graduated from like 9 schools, and they're looking at her like, thanks, Marie. And she's dead serious.
Oh, I'm going to believe it.
Yeah, she's like, it takes the breath. It takes the breath to brown the baby. And I'm just standing there, and like, and all the dudes.
That's how I lost my eyebrows.
She's twice as young as all the other moms,
right?
And the dudes just love her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, fuck yeah, the breath of the baby. You know what I mean? But all the moms are like, that fucking bitch. And she's as loud as you can be. I'm telling you,
it's that Italian
takes
voodoo.
the breath right out of the baby. Baby's dead. Done.
Wow. Cats are evil, though. We could all agree with that.
Yeah,
My mom,
ain't evil, then it's free.
something not. We got to study them a little further, man.
People
Something's
say
not
that
right there.
If you have dogs,
if a cat was bigger than you, it would kill you.
Right.
Learn it. You know what I mean? Like, look at what cats are big.
Yeah.
They're fucking mean.
people say you own a dog, but you have a cat.
Right.
A cat has you.
One little mistake with a cat, and you got claw marks across your face. I'm like, I've been fucking taking care of you for the last 3 years.
Don't matter in that last 2 seconds.
I got two.
What the fuck?
I got to tell you that it's one of my hobbies is watching my kids pick up the cats. Because they want to be friends with the cats, and the cats light them up.
No part of it.
And I could read the cat's body language.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When it backs up.
And like I try to like be hardcore on myself. I'm like, there goes Robert picking up the cat as he's eating the food. He gets all hit in the face.
I won't have another cat. Fuck that. What else, Lewis, on the Kanye and the Kardashian thing?
The agreement provides that Kim and Kanye can assume the legal and parental responsibilities for any child. So any child that comes out that may have like a congenital or other abnormalities or defects, they must take the baby, no matter what.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Makes a lot of sense. If the baby comes out with any kind of deformity,
no matter what,
they can't just bail.
Right, you can't bail on a kid.
Right.
It's still your kid. I get that. I mean, that's probably standard.
Yeah.
Right. Wait, Kim.
You can't be like, we was just fucking around. We don't like how this kid forehead look. He's yours now. We're going to get new bags and sneakers and stuff.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, but the surrogate's making out decent, getting $45,000 over 10 months.
That's it?
$4,500 every month, yeah, basically.
Wait, only 45. I'm saying only because of what how much money they make. They're carrying your third kid, and they're only going to make 45 G's
a month.
No, 4,500 a month.
4,500.
So a little over 45 G's by the end of the year.
She has multiple kids, though. She gets $5,000 per kid.
What the?
If she loses a reproductive organ, she gets $4,000.
Oh,
any kind of organ.
This is a
Who are they
scam.
hiring? A fucking South American?
What landscaper's doing this for her?
This sucks. That sounds like a bum deal to me.
Here's the crazy part, though. They have to deposit $68,000 with the agency in order for this to even start.
Right. Who does?
Kim and Kanye.
Oh, they have the
So
deposit.
the agency is technically getting more money than the actual surrogate.
Oh, I see what
Yeah,
you're
the
saying.
pimp. You mean the baby pimp?
Let me go to Tampa. This guy knows about the Carnival Town. I'm telling you. I remember some things from the book.
Big Fish?
Jim in Tampa, go ahead.
Hey, fellas, good to talk to you. I don't think I've ever called before, but I got to tell you, you guys are the best.
Thank you.
Hey, listen, it's called Gibsonton. The town is Gibsonton. It's just south of Tampa.
Pull it up.
You know, kind of out in the county, as they say. And it's the like the American home of the carnival. All the old we still live there. Chock full of trailer parks and everything.
Gibsonton, yeah.
And actually, Grady Stiles, I think he has a son or a grandson that sort of carries on the tradition. Has the same condition,
Right.
Which apparently is genetic, runs in the family or whatever. So, but yeah, Gibsonton, Florida, yeah. American home of the carnival.
Yeah, we just saw. Yeah, we got a.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Let's pull something up and play that. I want to play that shit with the old man had the suit on. That him.
Right. Y'all, you want to hear a little of this?
Yeah, I want to hear a
See
little of that.
what it is?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. I forgot the name
Hey,
of the
no
town.
problem. Hey, you guys. Sherrod.
Yes.
Dear God, you kill me. I almost drove off the road the other day. I forgot what it was you said, but Jesus. And Carl.
Yeah, man.
Every time I listen to Carl, I get a kitchen nugget that I can use. The guy is apparently brilliant. I've never seen him on TV. Sorry, I said that. But he's every day I learn something new from Carl. So thank you all, and Opie, you too. I know you're a great chef. So thank you guys.
Hey, Vic's here, bro.
All right, Vic too. Great guy, like it. Got that great Southern accent. Funny as
like the comedy show.
fuck.
This is the comedy show where this is where you're standing around at the end of the night with the other three comics, and they don't quite see you there, and they look at the first comic like Carl be the first guy, and they're like, "Hey, God, you were so funny," and then Sherrod's standing right next, "Oh my God, you were so funny," and then I've got my back to him, and you turn around, and they're like, "Oh, you were good too."
Oh, you got a you too.
He'll tell you that happens in comedy all the time.
Right. Oh, we laugh at a you too.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
I love
Bonoed.
Or when you host a lot of shows, sometimes civilians, regular people, don't know you're a comedian too. They think you're just an MC,
right?
And they'll really like you a lot, and they'll go, "That was really, really funny. You should be a comedian too."
It's like, no, bitch. Everybody here's comedians.
So you either get the you too. Or that you should be a comedian too.
Too good.
So brutal.
Let's go to Tom in Delaware. He's going to tell us why you can't touch cat litter while you're pregnant.
Here we go.
All right. Go ahead, Tom.
Boys, you're killing it. Keep it going.
Thank you, buddy.
All right.
Vic's here too.
You know that, there's a parasite in the cat litter called toxoplasmosis.
Right.
Nice.
And if it gets contracted while you're pregnant, it'll infect the fetus and fuck that shit up.
Oh. Yeah. My mom must have bathed in it.
I didn't see that coming.
Your mom, who you really liked a lot.
I like my mom.
A lot.
Wow, she was...
He thinks she was just sitting in the tub with the fresh step, just throwing it in the air,
just throwing
fresh
like
step,
it was confetti,
and yelling Freddie.
Right. All right, Tom. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
That's a visual.
We got a lot of calls, but are people going to mind that we didn't get to some of these stories? The selfies at the Grenfell Tower, sickening local residents after fire kills at least 79. How do you feel about
79.
people taking their selfies in weird fucking places?
I say, if you're worried about somebody else taking a fucking picture, just fucking stop. Just let people do what they want to do.
They're going to do it.
Let them do it.
The famous one was at the concentration camp a few years ago
in Auschwitz.
It was a young lady did it, and man, did she get hell on the old social media.
Yeah,
Listen.
but people did it at 9/11, and guess what? They build a museum so they can do it and charge money for it.
Yeah. You know what? Listen.
So
I'd rather see a selfie of that burnt up building because it's something that I want to see. Right?
Yeah. Right.
I'd rather see you in front of that than your fucking 10-year-old dressed like a pumpkin on fucking Halloween.
But oh wow, they got pictures. It's on CNN. We'll tweet out the article, I guess. But
it is pretty crazy.
Can't you take a selfie at a tragic location and also respect what happened there? Isn't it two different things?
Yeah, I think you can.
This is a digital world. This is
everything's
an
gonna have
extension
selfies.
of your eye. Calm the fuck down. Stop it.
I mean,
you want me to set up an easel and fucking paint the fucking picture?
It's just a build. I mean, when the doctor did it with Joan Rivers when she was under, that's wrong.
That's a person. that's a building.
I haven't seen that picture.
But that's what they was doing. They
did it.
He said he admitted doing that.
Yeah.
Wow.
They just did. They take the picture with John Glenn's dead body. The guy got in trouble for that.
Really?
Yeah. You didn't read that story?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Somebody, they found out that whoever was, in charge of it went up to the first couple. Hey, you want to come here and take a picture? And I think John didn't. There it is, right there.
Wow.
Is the actual picture out there?
No. But when his body was in the morgue, the morgue worker got accused of going up to some military officers, I think, and said, "Hey, you want to get a picture of John Glenn's dead body?"
Morgue worker accused. Here's the headline.
It's only a couple weeks
of
ago.
offering to show John Glenn's dead body. Oh my God!
That's what they do.
You didn't know this story?
For extra $50, he'll let you fuck it. You know how these motherfuckers, they dirty.
It was at the Air Force
LA
morgue.
City morgue. That's what they do?
No, this was at the Air Force.
Oh, that's Air Force morgue. But that's what they were doing in LA County, money.
No shit.
They was charged. That's why fucking Joe DiMaggio went and got fucking, what's her name's body when she died? Marilyn Monroe.
He went and got it right away, right?
Got it right away because he knew.
He didn't trust anyone.
They was going to charge to fuck her, dead body, at the fucking morgue.
This is a real thing.
This whole story.
This is true shit.
No, Sherrod speaks the truth.
That's fantastic.
Sam Kinison did a classic bit on that.
Yeah.
Because I think there was a story that
his
came
whole
out in
necrophilia thing was hysterical.
But it was based on a story that came out in the 80s when he did his famous bit.
But yeah, that's
and then
why
it came out that this happens more than you think.
More than you think.
All of a sudden, you're knocking on the back door, and you're like, what do we got today?
Yep.
I know what I'm doing.
And then the
tonight,
morgue worker
researching
gets a
that
little
shit.
pocket money.
Yeah. $50, $100.
I love everything about this.
I think it was 100 a pop.
you.
No, LA was like 100 a pop.
LA was a big story. How many years ago?
20, 30? When the shit broke in the 80s.
So
it was a story before that, too.
So then that might have been the Sam Kinison story.
Yeah, maybe.
Where he turned it into his
bit,
famous bit. Yeah.
Wow. How crazy.
I fucking love it.
It's how crazy is that?
Let me go to John in Snowy. I say hi, Snowy, but I gotta move on.
Hi, sorry, Snowy.
Sorry about that. We'll talk to you in a second. John in Florida, go ahead.
Hey, Opie.
Hey,
and
buddy.
Carl, everybody there?
What's up? Vic's here.
Car guy. Got an old Superbird Hemi 4-speed. Great car.
Yes, sir.
And I also wanted to agree with the last caller yesterday. Judy Gold, you're a fucking asshole.
She got the people talking yesterday.
Yeah, she did.
She got the people talking.
She got it heated up in here. It's great.
It was fun, man.
It
was fun.
I love Judy. She's fun.
I've known Judy for 30 years. I got no problem. I like all the comics. I read it.
Well, this guy's saying she's an asshole because he doesn't. You don't believe in her politics, obviously.
A lot of people don't.
Right, John?
Yeah, if she can't see Trump's doing a much better job than Hillary, what the hell's going on?
Listen to me, John. When you sit down with your family at a dinner table, like a Thanksgiving, how many people at that table do you disagree with politically? Most of them?
No.
Some of them? 1, 2? You still eat, and you still sit at the table and eat food with them, don't you?
Dude, it's fine. The politics.
We can disagree.
The politics are getting so crazy in this country as far as families go within one family.
I know people not speaking to each other.
I was at my brother's house for Thanksgiving. I said this months ago, obviously, and somebody stood up there and said, "First person mentions Trump has to do the dishes," and everyone fucking laughed. But it took the air out of the room because we're like, "Thank you."
Yes.
And guess what? There wasn't much conversation. It was almost like a Trump-free zone.
Yeah.
Right. But you know what? It's funny.
Family members don't not get along.
Within families, they're fighting each other over this shit.
Her father is a big Trump supporter, and they don't even talk. She just cries when they talk. They'll get into arguments. So for a year or two, they haven't been talking about Trump at all.
Right.
Because he just can't take hearing it from him.
Right.
She loses it.
I got to tell you, yesterday I followed closely this election in Georgia. The two people that were running there where the Democrats dumped $23 million into a local election.
Wow. Kind of close.
Most ever for that, yeah.
Well, kind of close. 6 points ain't kind of close. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's why I said kind of close.
But the thing is,
it wasn't even
So I'm watching the news.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm watching the news, and I watch this craft thing, right? So while everyone on the Democratic side is saying Trump sucks, he's an idiot, he can't read, this motherfucker's just plowing through shit. He's 4-0 with these special elections, right?
Yeah.
He's cleaning the Democrats' clock, and he's fucking legislating left and right. And that's the problem with the Republicans. I'm like, God, I'm watching Rachel Maddow, she's talking about that there, was weather a factor in the election. I go, guys, $23 million. If it was raining, stop it. You guys are delusional. They're the party.
They pumped $23 million and lost.
And lost.
And a lot of that was brought in from out of state.
Yeah.
To a Republican woman.
Wait, a woman can run now?
Yes.
She was
everything.
And then when he hit her.
But what year is this?
She was supposed to win, and she was going to win by a lot.
She still won.
No, I know. In the end, she still won. But it was way closer than it would have been if they didn't pump all that money in. But they fell short. Is the story?
Points. That's more than Trump won the White House.
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
They honestly thought with all the money they were pumping in, they had a shot to knock her off.
And but that's the thing, right? Nobody.
What the fuck?
Really?
Come on, man.
All right.
Come on now. This is some cockamamie bullshit.
All right.
Cockamamie.
Paul wants to go home early. No, it's really the time. Wow.
Yeah.
God, we didn't even do anything.
We had fun, though. I can tell you that.
We had fun. Tomorrow
Ron
we're going
White.
to drink tequila with Ron White.
Tacos and tequila, baby.
Is his mom coming by tomorrow to drink tequila with us?
I'll meet him at dinner, and I'll find out everything. I will text you.
All right.
I'll text you some White information. You text me some roll-off information.
Ooh, I like that. I got a few other nuggets.
I know you do. You farm them out. You tease me with it.
All right, why don't we go to Vic Henley first? What do you got, Vic?
I'm at Gotham Comedy Club this weekend, 5 shows with Theo Vaughn. Come see the show. And July 8th in Pittsburgh with Kathleen Madigan. July 28th, 29th with Ron White at the Roxino in Cleveland.
Roxino. All right, the patreon.com/racewars. New show tonight. Me and Curdy.
Who's on?
I forget. We got somebody good. We got Benny and Josh from the stand. They got the show over there Monday.
All right, cool.
We got a lot of people coming in. And don't forget the live Race War show at the beginning of August. Comedy Cellar, Village Underground, beginning of August. Live Race War stand-up show. Plus Mike Che roasts everyone.
Go, Carl. 20 seconds.
In the world. One-man roast.
Come to Marie's Italian Specialties in Chatham, New Jersey. And follow me on Instagram, Sabor Chef. And on Twitter, Carl Ruiz. I'll answer your cooking questions if they're not fucking shitty.
That was sweet.
And we're Facebooking live every day for the first hour.
Yes.
Opie Radio fans on Facebook if you want to see today's first hour.
Yes.
Thank you to Ron White and his mom as well. See you tomorrow.
Barbara White.